And we're on.
Oh, the amount of professionalism y'all missed just then was so perfect.
Outstanding.
We are down one character for the night. Mr. Joe will not be here. He has had
Chastise him.
real life stuff pop up. But we are actually in a pretty good spot to be missing one because I'm sure it's going to be another amazing RP session.
Yeah.
Last session, there was a lot that got done. We got to see the keep that was built. We got a name. I don't think they've named the keep yet. Did you guys decide on a keep name?
Misfit Manor.
Misfit Manor.
It's fitting.
We got a name for the keep. We got some serious winnings in the casino.
Oh, Joe has all my money.
Oh,
Ah.
see if you can message
You
him
still
and
have
see how
funds,
much
people.
it was.
I have
Wait.
48 gold. We're good.
my money.
See if you can shoot him a DM and see if you know how much it is, because that's
I think I
actually
kept
funny.
track.
Get him to wire it to you.
Wire transfer.
Use meta pigeons.
Oh my god.
No, I kept notes on exactly how much I gave him.
I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Sid who did most of the talking to the husband and wife owners to set up a little something for the keep after hours.
Yep.
And I think we
Little
picked
passive
up
income.
on a serious jackpot being won.
Yeah.
And most everybody is drunk. So
Drink away from death.
if you just if you check our about,
Sid
it gives
and
all of our
Nodwick are
links.
drunk.
The W link is in there.
It's Dragon's
Your
Nest
mom-
delivery.
Your mom likes Joe. I think I'm okay. That's funny. Oh my gosh, yeah. Our about info is our W link and our Dragon's Nest delivery link. But we have this session, and that's it until the end of the year, or the start of the year, because we have to take holiday breaks because this time is pretty hectic for everybody. So with that,
Not me.
let's enjoy this crazy episode. Let's have some good times, and let's start this intro.
Matt.
Let's gamble.
We're back.
All right. Does everybody remember what they won? And if they do, what was it?
It was just some gold for me.
I think it was either
My diggity
Brandon
bag.
or Dagan won a lot.
I won a fair amount because I think I was at like 20 something gold after like I kind of won and lost a bit, and then I gained like another 25 on top of that. Like I'm all the way up to like
Joe won.
28 or something like that. I'm gonna check my notes though.
Joe
Or it
won
may have been-
124 gold,
There
8
it is.
silver, and 6 copper.
I was gonna say Joe won it. Joe won a lot, or somebody did.
He bet all my money and then doubled it.
That's right. He won the
Oh,
bigger pool. We
right.
both won on that one though.
Right.
That was an insane hand on everyone's account.
Yeah, that got pretty intense.
Imagine
we were
if
gonna
he
pick up
hadn't
there.
won and had to tell Ren that he lost all of her money.
I know. That's
Part of
kind
me
of. I'm
wanted
not
to
gonna
see
lie to you.
that RP.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Ah, it would have been so
I
much
forgot
more
my-
gooder.
Let me grab one notebook.
Yeah, I didn't write that win down in my notes.
All
but
right,
it's
the
certainly in
DM's
my
away.
inventory.
Let's talk about him.
I kind of needed to write that win down. I had to calculate how much he won.
I love how last session Ren went to go like join the fights. And
In
they're
case
like,
y'all want to
"Fuck
keep
off."
playing, I had to grab the.
Yeah.
I had to grab the casino rules.
That's so funny.
I think I am okay. It says, where is the music? Ah!
The silence is powerful.
Got it.
Sorry, I think okay. We're on it.
You're a big idiot after a week break.
There we go. I hear it now.
New game. Who dis?
Yeah.
Hopefully the music will soothe Bunny Blitz's mom's anger and
I
everyone
don't
can
think
enjoy the
so.
show.
I doubt she's
nothing-
even watching now because Joe's
Nothing
not
but Joe
here.
can do that.
Joe.
Fair
Let
point.
the rage flow through you.
She just goes and turns on YouTube. we,
I'm watching a previous episode.
we appreciate the love either way.
We do, and we will let him know that he is the reason we lost a viewer.
Yeah, she was sorely missed this.
Yeah, how dare he have
Wow.
real life stuff come up on our last session of the year.
Okay, so
It's fine.
We got smartphones.
we are at the casino. You guys were all drinking, and you guys just won that big pot.
Yeah.
What's next for y'all?
I'll play another hand of blackjack.
Just regular blackjack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the blackjack tables up. I think I won 15 gold. So I'm up 15.
Okay, that's a good place to be. I can't find the freaking.
I haven't been drinking anything either, so I'm clear of mine.
I'm stone cold sober, so I'm gonna play another round of blackjack too.
Style party.
Both of you play another round of blackjack?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I feel
We
like
can
me
do
and Joe's
that.
character just still having that out of body experience of winning a lot. So we're chilling.
Yeah,
we're
you're
drunk,
just
we're having a
celebrating.
great time. I'm probably just yelling drunk stuff at Thormore at the moment.
That checks out.
Drunk stuff.
Are you drunk too?
What? I'm so drunk I can't hear you. Is it dark in here?
Perfect.
That checks out.
No, your eyes are closed.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, let's get.
Why'd you do that to me, Ren?
I
Do you
can
think
actually do
not
that.
like if we just tie a rope to each of them and then lead them back, it'll be easy?
It casts a spell on you.
Well, I think that'd be an easy
I know
way to
it's
get them back.
horrible.
But if they pass out, that means we're gonna have to drag them, and I don't really want to drag them.
Who's
That
dragging
means
me?
You're going to drag them.
Drag on.
Dragons are cool.
Okay. What's the bets?
I'll bet
Whoever's playing blackjack.
5 big ones. 5 gold.
5 gold. All right.
Torvald will bet 10.
10 gold. All right.
Ooh, big spender.
Big money. Okay. So let's lay these cards out.
Oh, that's
First.
weird. I got the
is-
Joker.
Okay. So. Renasia, or Ren,
Hello.
you have an ace and a
Ooh.
9. So you're showing
Oh.
10 or 20.
Damn.
Torvald, you have a 6 and an ace, so you are showing 7 or 17. The
Okay.
dealer is showing 10.
Ah, shit. And they, what do they stand on?
17.
I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna hit.
on 20.
So a hit. So you are now showing. Ooh. You are now showing 12.
What was my card that they can't see?
Your cards are all face up.
Oh. So
The
I'm
dealer's
showing.
the only one that has a face down card.
Oh.
You have a 6, an ace, and a 5.
Hit.
Bust.
Okay.
So you're out, so you lose that gold. Brandon's staying at 20. Dealer showing 12. Dealer shows 19. Renazia, you get your bet plus your bet. So you bet 5, so you get 10.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna be multi-millionaire.
I don't
in
think so.
2 to 3 years if I keep
Yeah,
using this
that. Yeah, for sure. What's everybody else doing before we keep doing this, if they want to keep gambling?
Thormore is just hanging out with Estron, being drunk. It's a good time.
It's nighttime, right?
Oh, yeah. At this point, yes. It's well into the night.
Okay. I think Nodwick is just gonna look at Sid and be like, "Oh, Sid's not there." But anyway. Sid's back.
Horrible.
Yay. Yeah, Nodwick's
Hi, I'm
gonna
back. I'm sorry.
Nodwick's gonna look at Sid and be like, "Well, I'm going home. Have fun with these guys." Starts to walk
Oh,
away.
No. And Sid immediately starts standing up himself. You're not leaving me with this troop of fools. Absolutely not.
Well, then come back to the keep. I'm not staying here anymore. We did our business, and I don't feel like losing money.
You know what? You're right. These aren't my responsibility. And Sid's just gonna follow him.
All right. So Sid and Nodwick leave.
We're gonna get kicked out of
Torvald.
the fucking casino again.
If we're not there to
Torvald.
get kicked out as well.
Going to walk away from the blackjack table is like, well, there goes my money. I'm gonna go and try and babysit Thormore and Estron. Hey guys, you need some water?
Water is for the cowards. Bring
Right.
me booze.
We're gonna
Fish.
say Alvis is now successfully passed out on the floor next to the table.
I'm just going to sigh and look at Renazia like, you help me, like,
Well, Renazia didn't get up with you. You guys are on the
Oh.
other side of the.
oh, I'm gonna look to her and like see her over the blackjack table. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to do this on my own, aren't I?
Estron's gonna point an accusing finger at all the spellcasters and scream, "If either of you spellcasters remove my drunkenness, the swift hand will fall."
I think the only person who could have done that is passed out on the floor from being too
Perfect.
drunk.
Speaking of which, Torvald's just gonna throw Albus over his shoulder. Okay, come on, big guy.
Hey, he's having a good time. Leave him alone.
He
Nope.
is passed out Thormore.
He's had his
You're
time.
about to be. Let's move the party to the keep right now. Don't we have stronger shit than what they have here?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, you
God.
do.
Yeah. A lot of it. One more hand.
We at
I'm
least
up.
watch the end of Ren's game.
If he gets one more hand, we
Also,
get one
I'm
more
pretty
drink.
sure you guys have to pay for your drinks now because you're not gambling.
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure you guys. I can't remember who convinced. I think it was Nodwick that you have Sugar working as your security.
No, he's gonna be the manager. He agreed to run it when we're to run the bar and everything, and he's gonna do all the management when we're like traveling and shit. But we haven't told anyone that yet because we haven't actually opened it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a lot of preparation yet
Yeah.
to do. That's why Nodwick wants to be sober.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go shopping and get some inventory. And...
Yeah.
All right. So Ren, what you got?
Yeah. 5 more gold.
5 more gold. All right, you ready?
5 more gold. Yeah.
I've got to see this.
Oh, where's the drinks?
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you are in an interesting spot, Ren.
Mhm.
You have 17.
Mm,
The dealer has showing an 8.
an 8. I'm going to. Hey guys, watch this. I haven't lost yet. I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
Come on.
18.
Ah,
You lose
Well,
5.
was it really mine to begin with? I won it, so I'm in.
So
He
technically,
wanted. Yes, he wanted us to see her lose. That was weird. All right, where's the drinks?
Where's your winnings?
At the bar.
Oh, I lost. I didn't
Okay.
ask you to watch me lose, though. All right.
I'm up 20. I'm up 20 now.
I'm up 25.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll care to wager a bit.
I'm gonna go bet with my liver. Thormore.
oh yes.
I'm gonna head over to the bar, waving my friend over.
Should
At this point, you guys stumble up to the bar, and the bartender's like, "No,
One more.
nope."
I'm gonna surprise you today, barkeep, and point in your face and say, "Water, please."
Sure, yes.
Water.
Pours you a glass of water.
Well, if you drink this water faster than me, I will give you 3 drinks for the rest of the night elsewhere.
You mean the
Well, I
drinks
could
you
drink
own?
faster than you. That's easy. You're small.
See what I did there, barkeep? All right, give us the glasses, please, and I'll give you some silver as a tip.
Okay, 2 glasses of water. I need you guys to each roll dexterity checks so you can chug the fastest.
To the dice
me a
box.
sec.
I need to get it.
Trying to pull up my sheet.
I thought we were professionals.
Oh, I kind of want to flex something my fiance got me. Look at this. This is my new dice holder.
That's awesome.
Right?
Pretty cool.
Very Narnia.
A nice goblet.
13.
Dex check, Brad.
Doing it. That would be. I think that's a 7.
All right, Dave, you finish your drink much faster than Thormore finishes his.
Oh, that's not fair. Let me try again.
Oh, fair.
No.
You're big as a whale.
Hey, that's not nice.
You could guzzle an ocean if you wanted to.
Are we going?
No, I
now?
couldn't. Do you know how big an ocean is? Are you serious? I would die.
You want to drink more water and puke.
Yes, drinking the water in the ocean is what kills you, not the water itself. Drinking.
He said I could drink a whole ocean. I can't.
Thormore, I will still get you free drinks.
Oh, okay.
I just tricked you into drinking water because I'm your best friend.
Oh.
Or more. Do you know what a metaphor is?
Somewhere in the distance, not because offended.
We're drunk. It doesn't count.
Who is this? Who is this?
A metaphor?
Yeah, is she nice?
Yes, she's very nice.
Okay.
I've
My
never
dad used to
met
talk
her.
about her a lot.
Yeah. Let's get you back, big guy.
Okay. Carry me.
Oh God.
I'm on. Can I make a
Thormore's just
strike?
gonna fall
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
backwards and pass out.
Nice.
Ooh.
Step
So,
aside.
athletics.
Yes.
I'm so glad Sid and Nodwick left for this conversation. They'd be like, their brains would
Whopping
hurt.
8. I'm
They would
guessing
be
between
insane.
juggling a fully armored dwarf in one shoulder and trying to catch a full-size Goliath with the other is
So
probably not the
what's
smartest idea.
happening now with an 8 is you've got Alvis like in a fireman's carry over your shoulder, and you're essentially just dragging a passed out Thormore by his shoe.
I'll attempt to help.
Strength check.
The air feels like the ground.
I'm happy to try.
I would also like my mage hand to pick up any loose objects that may come off of said person,
Smart.
off of Thormore as I'm dragging him. Strength check, 19.
19. Yes. You. What's your strength?
12.
Yeah. All right. So between you and you kind of pick him up. Only one shoe is dragging the ground now.
Got a dirty 20 to help.
So you've got the other boot. So it takes 3 of you, but you are now officially carrying a sloppy drunk Thormore.
If I had a copper for every time I had to drag
Congrats.
someone drunk from a bar, I'd be a very rich man.
Usually it's me.
You're a lot easier. You're lighter.
Thank you.
That means so much.
What flying feels like. This is great. I feel weightless.
You certainly aren't, buddy. But I'm glad you feel that way.
It is
That
now
would be-
99 time at the crib.
I will make sure Esteron gets like one of the cinnamon roll things and some water, and Thormore as well.
Yeah,
I accept you in this group.
before the rest of the party decides to meander their way back to the keep,
Yes, go ahead.
Sid would like to take this time to have a different type of discussion with Notwick. We've been thinking
Sure.
on some things.
Sure.
All right.
Notwick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that purple flower that you have,
This one.
that one indeed.
It's in an
Got it ready to
evidence
go.
bag.
The-
It's in an evidence bag.
Little evidence. Marked evidence across the front. That one exactly. You said it was the only thing left over from your brother's death, right? Or
Well,
what you found as
well-
evidence from what happened with your brother?
well, I mean, I have his shell and his quarterstaff, but yeah, everything else was. It was sent back to us with this flower in there, in the box.
And that's all you know about the flower.
Yeah, no one will tell me anything about it.
That's the experience that I've had. Of course, I've not dug into it too much. I haven't been terribly invested until recently, but I've seen that flower before myself, actually. The people who raised me weren't the ones who gave birth to me, and my birth mother died when I was, goodness, 8? Something like that. I was young. But I remember going to her grave, and that flower, exactly like that flower, was in the very center of it. Freshly dug. Couldn't have grown but overnight.
Did someone. Her?
No. She died of an illness that no one in town could identify or stop.
Interesting. So you don't know
Quite.
anything special else about it?
No, not at all. Just a purple flower. And truth be told, I only looked into it when I was, goodness, a teenager? And then after that, I didn't, well, life got away from me, you could say. I had bigger priorities involved. And, until you presented it, I didn't actually know that other people had experiences with that interesting little flower.
It seems a lot of people have. I've run into a couple people that I think know about it. Like the church, when the box with all my brother's stuff came back, I showed them the flower and I said one of our inquisitors was killed by whoever left this flower, and the High Inquisitor's like, you will not pursue this, you will not do anything with this, you will leave and never speak of it again. And that's why I'm gonna kill that motherfucker someday.
Respectable, understandable. That is interesting.
And it seems every person I ask about this flower, they just have a snicker and they go, drop it.
Oh, now that's interesting indeed.
Eventually, I
Oh,
think
well.
someone will tell us about it, but I've yet to find someone.
I'm sure between the two of us and our fun little troop of friends, we can manage something. And if they can't be persuasive, I'm very good at being persuasive.
I have a question for you. What do you know about scrying magic?
That's a great question. I don't know why that was pulled up. That was weird. Let me check my spells. And maybe do a history check? What do I know about scrying?
That would be more of an intellect kind of thing.
Well,
Intellect. All right, well, that's
specifically, is there a way to track a person who's been scrying on you?
Oh.
You roll for it, but it's gonna be high.
Okay. Is that going to be a check or a saving throw?
Check.
Great. I was really hoping you. Okay.
Would it be Arcana?
You could do Arcana if
Could
you
it
wanted.
be Arcana?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks. I'm just gonna roll digital. We'll see how that goes for me. Probably
Yes.
shouldn't, but we're gonna see how it goes for me.
Based on what?
Not terrible.
22.
22.
You do know what scrying magic is, but you also know that no, you can't exactly trace back a scrying spell. You do know that if you know how to see
Unfortunately.
invisibility, you can see someone scrying on you. But you can't see the person.
Okay.
You can just see like a
Unfortunately,
blurry sphere.
no. There is no way to track it back. However, if you have the ability to see and something invisible, you can see where that presence is seeing you from. It's not like you can't tell where they are exactly, but you can see the physical manifestation of whatever they've put to see you.
Interesting. But, damn. I was hoping there was a way I could, like, conjure something to, like, when they scry on me again, like, be able to know where they are. But, oh well.
I could work on something. Probably be
I
expensive.
was gonna say, could there possibly be like a magical item that we find
Like a
that could
Return to Cinder amulet.
Yeah, it either causes immediate pain to the person who's trying to scry, or it just pings their location.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because I feel them watching me. I don't know who it is. I assume it has to do with this purple flower. But I constantly have this nagging feeling that I'm being watched by someone else. And before my ship went down that was bringing me to the mainland, I had to wait about a week before I could get on that ship. And I felt it about 3 days prior. And this no-name merchant ship was taken out by Alvis's old crew. I think it's connected, and I think it's related. But I don't have any proof of it yet.
Certainly a very good educated guess, I would say. That is an issue. And this has been happening since the flower?
Ever since my brother went missing. He was supposed to come back on a certain day, and he didn't come back. And the church wouldn't give me permission to go out to find him. I was going to disobey the church and go out anyway. And the day I was going to leave, I had that scrying feeling. And a box showed up on our door with his shell, his quarterstaff, and the flower. So I think it's connected. But enough of that. Enough of that. We've got to make charts and slides and like a presentation for everybody when they're sober tomorrow to get all our businesses set up.
About this time, you see them start filing through the door, and they're essentially carrying/dragging a extremely intoxicated Goliath.
Yeah.
Once we're clear of the threshold, I'm just gonna drop the boot, close the door. Man, he could sleep here for the night.
Lightweight with the booze, but not with the body fat. Fuck, and I'll drop him too.
So your whole back half just goes as soon as you get through the door.
Fuck. All right. I guess I have to get up now.
Thorma's gonna get up on his feet. Thank you, guys.
You should really go to bed, Dormore.
Well, I have 3 more drinks.
Of water.
I'm by me.
That wasn't the agreement.
You know what? Have fun.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go put Elvis to bed.
You could go tuck Elvis in the bed.
He's already tired of our shit.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go put Elvis in bed. I'm assuming it's a very hard task, considering I don't think he took off his armor.
He did not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let him get a point of exhaustion, because that's good homies don't do that.
All right, will you safely tuck him away in his bed and read him a lullaby and all the good shit?
Peck on the forehead.
You always got to kiss the homies goodnight, chat.
Exactly. Always.
Yeah, I that man and get back to the rest of the group.
Oh god, Chad is having like a moment. They're like going off on this purple flower stuff right now.
They
It's
sure
phenomenal.
are. But anyway,
They're
If it turns out
devastated.
just to be a very common flower.
I feel like they're doing the conspiracy board thing. It's like it's all connected. It's all connected.
They are. They are. Somebody who is
impressive.
at Bunny Blitz and I think I'm okay have red thread lining on a map somewhere in their house.
Oh, somewhere, absolutely.
I think when Torvald comes back, Nodwick's gonna be like, "Did you kiss him goodnight?"
Fuck you.
At
We
least
didn't-
some other chuckle.
He didn't say no.
Sorry, this is Alex laughing.
It's cool when Sid chuckles slightly behind Sid's ear. You hear something go.
Jill, I forgot you existed.
So, guys, what's next?
Drinking. I have a getting myself a drink. You want one, Ren?
No.
What? Oh,
I was going to go to bed. I have quite a lot of research I need to do tomorrow. That requires proper brain power.
Yeah,
A good night's
we
sleep
have
will
to
do
go
that.
to the library tomorrow.
what? I don't want to go read.
You
Or
don't
you-
have
Nobody
to.
said you were coming, pal. Don't you worry.
It's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
It's alright, Thormore, when you're sober, I need to train a little bit, get used to this armor. So
You guys got a
You can
fighting pit out
train.
there.
we do.
We can take it a couple of first, I need to drink. Asteron, I don't know how to open this tiny bottle.
I've already poured him a whiskey. I put the glass down. I say, now, Thormor, no matter how you feel tomorrow, you must go sparring.
Oh, what do you mean feel tomorrow? I'm gonna feel fine.
Well, I did make you drink water, so we'll see.
Also, eat this. I'm gonna hold one of the cinnamon roll things for him.
Yes.
Eat as many of those as you want. I'm gonna put like
Wow,
4 or
the-
5 on the. Put like 4 or
Oh,
5 on the
wow.
table.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you, Torvald.
I'll match Thormor's glass with another glass of whiskey. Just the 1 ounce here, and I'll be like, to you, Thormor.
Oh, to me, no, to us. This group is awesome. This is nice. No one has to tell me a bedtime. I don't have to do anything in the mornings. It's great. Where's Nodwick? Nodwick, come drink.
Didn't we just do both of those things?
As soon as you take that shot, Thormore, I need you to do a Constitution save with disadvantage.
I'll be taking one with him.
But he has bread in his system. It counts.
Oh, it's okay, Nodwick, if you don't want to. I know you have to go read books tomorrow. I'll drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fucking that one.
All right, so here's what happens. So, as Thormore takes the shot back, right? He kicks it back, he tilts his head back, but he keeps tilting his head back and just passes out. He just keeps going and then just straight falls out of the bar stool and just hits the floor. And you would almost be willing to bet he is snoring before his head hits the ground.
Good night, Thormor.
Oh, yeah.
Thorvald's gonna drag the bear rug over him as a blanket.
Okay,
Not-
that's
Smart.
Nodwick's
happening
just
now.
gonna put his hand. He was like, "I'll put him to bed. Don't worry.
I mean,
I'm
he's
gonna
fine
carry
here.
Thormor to bed."
okay.
Okay.
Thormore, you have a
no,
bed
it's
now.
my
You
own.
could put your little token in your own bed.
Oh, I suppose I could go to that scene.
Heck,
couldn't
there's
I?
Elfin.
As Nodwick goes by,
Oh,
don't
yeah, it's
forget
almost
to
like
give
we
him
have a
kiss
map.
goodnight. As Nodwick goes by, don't forget to kiss him goodnight.
Yeah.
Kiss me.
Nodwick,
I'll
as
do
he's
it.
carrying Thormor, just goes like this. Good one.
You're actually taking him back to his room.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, so
I do want to look to Estron tomorrow while they're in the library and before I spar. We may want to look at the bounty board, see what jobs we can find.
My morals, I've been more than happy to accompany on that, but let's not bring Thormore for that.
Nodwick, as he's walking away, he goes, "We have first dibs on most of the ones that come out after the ones that are posted. Sid and I took care of that."
Good to know. It never hurts to expand a big net, though. Catch as many as we can.
That's true.
Agreed. Estron will grab the remaining of the cinnamon rolls and head toward his room. I'll make my way. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
99.
Nodwick, before he goes to bed, is getting a couple pieces of like bigger paper, and he's writing out a business plan slideshow to show to the party in the morning.
I got a presentation in the morning. I gotta stay up all night. The board is gonna be.
Don't worry, Dill
very
can turn into
effective
anything,
at
so I can just make him one of those extendo pointers.
Perfect.
And we can just point to him.
Perfect.
Make sure you draw all over and make it pretty.
You said you could turn Jill into one of those?
Wait, if you have
As
presentation,
long as you know your pointer's gonna go. Yee.
just teach him the
Amazing.
prestidigitation
That's exactly
cantrip. Just teach him prestidigitation and just has a laser pointer.
There you go.
I go to bed as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think is everybody turning in?
Yep.
Yeah. Torvald's gonna write a quick letter for bed, but he'll mail it in the morning.
Okay.
I'll have to be 20, so I have to go under a couch real quick. I'm so sorry.
You can send that to me, or if it doesn't require RP, we can just say you did.
Oh, we have employees
yeah, I'll
coming
send
in
it
the
to you.
morning.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, people are coming to be interviewed by us tomorrow. We forgot.
Yep.
Nodwick thinks of that as he's doing the poster boards. He's like,
Uh-oh.
oh, fuck. Then he goes to bed.
Anybody else?
It's pretty late.
Okay. So everybody goes to bed. You all successfully get a long rest. No nightmares that you can remember. And everybody slowly starts to wake up in the morning.
Nodwick is up before everyone else and has like an easel with poster cards at the end of the table. He's moved this chair and there's just a poster board there. So once everybody is done, like has their breakfast and they're sat down, he's just gonna go into it.
He's gonna go right on and do it. All
Nope.
business.
Everybody starts to slowly wake up and just, rip it.
Why do I feel like this?
Eat this, you'll feel better. And I push him the equivalent of like toast and gravy.
Oh, that smells horrible.
Just eat it, you'll feel better. Or you'll throw up
Okay.
in your stomach. One or the other.
Once everybody has breakfast, I have a presentation.
I think Ren is just in like her pajamas. She's up there real sleepy. She doesn't stay up late, so she's real sleepy this morning.
Strong
Okay.
will come out at the mention of breakfast, hold up a bottle and say, I have breakfast. Leftovers.
How are you still drinking? Oh my god.
I think there's wheat in it or
Coffee will
something.
do me just fine.
Thormore, you don't need to really pay attention to this presentation. You won't understand most of it.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is a little offensive.
It might be hard to follow along, I think is what he meant.
Yeah, you're hungover to shit, and you're still a little drunk, so you probably are gonna be half asleep.
I'll give you the short version after. Just eat your breakfast.
And what are you
know
guys
what?
looking? What are you guys looking to hire? Because you guys already have a housekeeper. You hired
2 rolls.
the
I
mother.
Well, she hasn't accepted yet. She hasn't come over and said like, "Hey, we're gonna blah 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 blah."
believe. Isn't that who we're
Okay.
interviewing like right now?
Yeah.
Aren't they coming
Well,
today?
shortly.
Okay.
So, all right, presentation time. Sid and I went ahead and made some conversations. We talked to Sid, help me out. What are the names of the peoples at the casino? He's like snapping his fingers. What are their names?
Logan's like, yeah, great question. That is a question. Great question.
Kyrie and Tormund.
That
Yeah, them. Tyree and Tormund. And
Kyrie and
so, remember
You're
when
my
we
nose.
all talked about turning this into an after-hours nightclub?
I remember a bed and breakfast.
Agreed.
Well, I heard after-hours nightclub. They've sanctioned it. They've said that they will tell the casino people when they close to come here.
No.
And they will actively put up a couple gaming tables in here. I have taken the liberty to talk to my good friend Sugar. He is willing to run the bar and the entire operation when we're traveling or out of town. He's one of the most trustworthy people in the city. So, ta-da! Nightclub, Misfits Manor. Yeah.
congratulations. We did all the heavy lifting for you.
Snide comments aside, should we maybe make a doorway or something from our bedrooms in the speakeasy so people don't think they could just walk back there and it's open
I
access?
figured we'd just get a false wall and put it up in the evenings.
Plus, we can lock our doors.
That is true.
And a velvet rope. Because we're not going to get low-class people in here at that point.
Who's still up that late drinking?
Yeah, but
I look
we're
at
going to
Esther.
have premium
I'd never
prices. We're
stopped.
late night.
You hear that, Thormore? They think you're high class.
What are you talking about?
They also
Thormore's
think
the
I
most
can't
high class.
listen.
Thormore's the most high class here. He has the most pets.
Is that what makes people high class?
I mean, I was from high class.
I thought it was just having more than 10 gold.
I never
Pick me up.
agreed to be a pet.
Neither
don't think
did
it
me and
matters at this
Esteron. We just accept it.
Indeed.
But yeah, we put up a false wall or a velvet rope or something to keep them out. Sugar will take care of all that. We've got, what's her name? Thormore, what's her name?
Buck.
The girl you said we should hire.
Oh, the mother?
Yeah, what's her name?
It's
Brad's trying to find out. Going back through notes.
This is Nodwick in
Wasn't it
character saying it.
DM, what was her name? So I don't have to go to like.
Who can find it first?
Oh shit.
I think all of you wrote it down.
I wasn't there when they met her, I don't think.
Oh no, you weren't.
Nodwick, if we established if we're
Jasmine?
selling booze,
Yeah,
Once I know as much as my character.
no,
Jasmine.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she looked like Alistair's.
Did I just have it on my brain? Because I said her name was Jazz.
Yep,
Jasmine,
Jasmine.
Hambleton.
Her name was Jasmine.
Yep.
Hamilton.
Yeah, her. She's going to be like the housekeeper and taking care of everything. And there's apparently some more people coming. So we got to decide how many servants we actually want for this place. And
yeah, her two
we've got
kids.
decisions to make. But do we want to move forward with the nightclub thing? Because Sid and I took care of all the heavy work.
I have one question, and it may or may not complicate things, but I'd be semi-willing to take care of it. Are we selling booze?
Yeah.
So we need to go get more and then figure out how we want to price it. If they're going to be coming to us drunk, we may be able to charge a premium. If
That-
we advertise this
Oh,
as a
that was
premium
decided.
experience.
Yeah.
So I
But,
decided.
but I figure
Already decided.
we can talk
Perfect.
we can talk to Jamie. He will be closed, so it won't be competition for him. Whoever his suppliers are, we can just I'll let you do that, Esteron. You can talk to him about suppliers and all that.
Because if we don't want to hire a bartender, and if we're here during those nights, at least for the first little while we're here, we're going to have to hire one eventually.
Well, that's why I got
I
Well,
do
Sugar.
Sugar was going to be taking
Sugar
care
will
of it.
take care of it
is-
from the start. That way we can drink too.
Do we hire a cook or like a basic chef?
Now that is a good question. Do we offer minor food items?
Well, it is Torvald's kitchen, so that's up to
Cinnamon
him.
roll.
I don't think we should sell cinnamon rolls because Jamie made those
Yeah.
and he'd be mad.
He also
Should we-
specifically said,
Yeah.
"Don't show anybody this recipe."
All right,
I
moral
do-
stand.
Maybe we can hire. I mean, Torvald, if you don't want to cook for a bunch of drunken vagrants, then we can hire someone for when we're away. You know, a temporary job.
That could work. We could do some usual bar food, something deep fried shrimp.
I think we should
Business.
all establish each a task, and we can divide and conquer.
The thing I'm worried about, food and booze wise, is we're gonna have to pay Sugar for this inventory, right? Or are we supplying it?
No, we're gonna do all the inventory and stuff like that. He is literally just the bartender and the manager of the operation. He's gonna basically be able to take care of everything while we're adventuring or we're doing bounties. He's willing to do that. He was actually pretty excited about it, and he's only gonna charge us 3 silver a night, which is a steal.
So let me get this straight. We have the housekeeper to clean up after guests and ourselves. We'll have to hire a cook when I'm not here, or I'll assist the cook when I'm here. Then we have a bartender. Should we have any waiters or anything like that?
Maybe 1 or 2 waiters.
This is going to cost a lot weekly.
But if it makes money, it should self-sustain.
I mean, I don't know the tipping culture in this town, but maybe the maid would want to do a side gig waitressing to earn some tips.
Also, I don't know what we didn't actually talk to Tammy and Tormund about whatever their fucking names were, about what percentage the house would keep of their games.
Out of game, wasn't it like 10%?
Yes.
That was it. We're gonna
Yeah.
get 10% of whatever they bring in from their tables, so that's probably more than gonna pay for our inventory. On top of what we make for the drinks, and we could probably put a fee on the door. It's a premium nightclub. Just to get in, you have to pay.
We're gonna have ambiance music.
I'm sure there's a bard that would be willing to pay for the tips. Play for the tips. Just open invitation. If you want to play, come play.
I think
Open mic
something-
night.
What's
thing
a
we should establish
You can also
is
charge for that. Just saying.
we need
Yeah.
to figure out how much gold at the end of this we need to front for the first night. We can't just hope that all the first night's winnings go well and the first night's payout goes
Well,
well.
of course not. There has to be. You have to invest to make money.
Of
Would-
course.
Which,
But invest wisely. You know what I mean?
well,
Gotta spend money, make money. That's
We
what they
just
say.
need a certain amount to cover employees, inventory, and such. Is what I'm trying to say.
And we shouldn't
Yeah.
expect this to take off immediately. Most businesses within the first few months of opening lose money.
We are feeling a
This
need.
is true. However, we're providing alcohol, and that's going to be a boon when there's literally nowhere else to go.
yeah, the casino closes and they're going to actively tell people, hey, can't drink here, but if you go to Misfit Manor, they're going to drink, you can drink there.
We
Also,
also
what?
oh, go ahead. I was
So,
gonna say, should we also invest in like advertisement posters?
well, obviously, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight.
We-
Like, I'm
we
thinking
already
a
have
month.
it worked out. We have it worked out that we're going to have our posters for our little bar, overnight bar, in the casino itself. That's how we're going to advertise. We could probably get more banners and things out in the public eye elsewhere, but for a start, it's not bad to keep eyes on a very known place.
To Torvald's point, just to make sure we get the right amount of eyes on us, I bet within a month's time, which Nodwick is stating this should take to set up, there should be another major fight. And if we time our opening on the right timing, we could get a massive amount of people right up the front and launch us into a steady payout.
Yes.
Exactly what we were
Could be
thinking.
sooner. Could be sooner. I don't know the
You,
events.
you
coming
had
up.
an idea, Red?
So I don't know if Alistair or you could do this, Sid. But he has all those fancy lights that illuminate his entire shop. Maybe we could get some of those to spell out Misfits Man or MM on the sign, so it's
Or we could
lights
also,
up in the night.
we could also turn part of the yard into an outdoor space for those who wish to drink outside. It is a premium
Ooh.
spot.
I do like some moonlight wine.
That might be a little further down the road.
With heavier security and higher salary.
Yes.
Confined space is easier to watch, but I like where you're going.
Definitely a good future plan.
I'm sure we could get security in here pretty easily as well.
Start small and basic with a good plan and work our way up, though.
Well, for the first little bit, I don't think we're going to that forest for a little bit, but we got to do research on that after we get this set up. Then we're going to go to the forest. For the first, week, we could be security, and then we can hire security if it takes off. And if it flops, it flops, but I don't think it's going to.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
About this time, you hear a knock on your door.
Torvald's gonna go answer.
You open it and you see Jasmine standing in your doorway. Am I too late, or
I don't
Is this
think
okay?
so. Come on in. You're the possible housekeeper, right?
I believe so. I received a message.
Oh, yeah. Come on in.
Okay. And she just follows you in.
We have our prospective housekeeper. I'm not good at talking.
I'm
Hello.
Oh,
Jasmine.
fantastic. Thank you for coming in.
Hello. Sorry, it's a bit of a walk.
How are
Quite
your
all right.
children doing?
Fine. Still have nightmares, but they've been getting better.
Be expected.
Yes, one of them wants to grow up and be an adventurer now, so it's thrilling.
Oh, we're
Yep.
sorry.
It's okay. The other one wants to grow up and be a magician, so
But
Well,
anyway,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
so
Oops.
yeah, we're glad they're home, and that they've made it back to you. So anyway, we're looking for someone to be the housekeeper of this place, and
Oh,
we
dear.
thought for sure that with you having 2 kids, maybe you would be looking for work. And you were the first person we thought of.
yes. Well, I have a job now as a seamstress, so
I actually have a sewing table in my room. We could move it into your quarters, and you could continue sewing.
I don't really like it, but it pays the bills.
How much does it pay?
Well, how much does it pay?
Oh, it's a pretty common entry job. It only pays like 2 copper a week.
That's it.
Yeah, the house I live in is free. It's my
Nordwick.
father's.
Nordwick.
Yes,
He
Thormor.
doesn't whisper very well, does he?
No.
Nordwick,
No.
come here so I can whisper.
Nodwick's gonna walk over what, Thormor?
Can we pay her a gold a week without hurting ourselves?
No, we cannot pay anyone a gold a week.
And we pay her what's below that?
Hold up. We can beat 2 copper a week for sure.
Easy.
Easy.
Comfortably.
How would you like, Estron? What do you think we should offer?
I think we should start her salary off at least at the minimum of 1 silver. But let's make this a bidding war. Who here is higher?
I was
Start
gonna
at
say
1
a
silver.
silver a week.
2,
2 it is. Do I have any other rebuttals?
3.
3
no,
it is.
No, no.
Oh, Thormor, I understand you're excited, and I'm also equally excited. However, shut up.
Jasmine, would you do it for a silver a week?
Yes.
Hey.
I also homeschool my kids, so
That's fine. We have extra
like-
room down in the dungeon, and we have a spare room up here. Well, not a spare room, but any of these rooms you could just bring them in with you and have them do their work. We don't care.
As well
Oh,
as
spare room.
libraries.
Would I be living here or?
How do you feel about relocating?
Well, this place is huge, and you've seen my house.
Yes.
We
Wait,
we
wait.
would be able to renovate a room for you downstairs.
Completely
Okay.
free of charge, of course. Living here would be part of the benefit of working here.
That would be great. Yeah, yes, I would very much like to take this job.
The only downside, and I'm being upfront with you about this, your kids were attacked and taken by a werewolf, right?
Yes, I've noticed.
Very-
You've got that whole look, but your eyes are kind. So maybe don't transform in front of them.
I was about to say, I didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable in any way.
Yeah, maybe don't transform in front of them, and we should be okay.
One more thing, Jasmine.
Yes.
Our future plans for this place is to be an exclusive premium speakeasy nightclub around that. Would you be okay with your kids staying here while that's going on? It's just going to be this level, however.
Well, you said there was a room downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You will have one built for you.
Yes.
Well, then that should be fine.
Okay. As long as you're okay with it.
As long as the door's locked and no weird people can get down there, right?
We're gonna
Makes
lock.
sense.
We're
No.
gonna. You can
lock.
lock the door to the basement. Ren will
We'll
have a
have
key to get to her
security.
room.
The only
Okay.
weird people you'll have to deal with is probably Ren.
I'm not weird, am I?
I love her.
They're nice.
Thank you. I love you too, Jen. You're very sweet.
Thank you.
Anyone who even attempts to go downstairs, I rule that it should be an instant ban.
But yeah,
Agreed.
Oh,
agreed.
yes.
Well, I have some stuff. So, well, first off, I don't want to assume. Am I acquiring this job today?
Yes.
We're
Start as soon
hiring
as you'd
you
like.
today. We would want you to start within a week. So if
Okay,
you need to
I
get
would
some
just-
affairs in order, do what you got to do.
Sure, some of us could even help.
Yeah, well, I would just, give me about a week. I can talk to some people, maybe sell my house for a small profit, because I'll be living here now, and then I'll have to move my kids and stuff over here.
A week is fine.
Awesome, okay. Well, I'm going to get to that right now, and I will be back as soon as I can.
All right, and we will start construction of your room.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Misfit Manor.
Thank you. You're doing us an immense favor.
And as she walks out, somebody else walks in. They're like, "This place is still so awesome, man." I'm
Yes.
glad you guys are. I'm glad
Hi,
you.
pal. How you doing?
I'm glad you guys are doing great.
You're back.
I brought
No
sugar
concern.
with me.
Hey,
If
The whole
that's
party.
okay. He's like, "Hey guys, I love this guy."
He's quite whimsical, isn't he?
Actually, you're
Ah.
more. Alistair, after all this business is done, I have to talk to you privately.
It's not gonna be no kinky stuff, is it, man? Because I charge extra for that.
I don't think I could afford it.
Oh, you couldn't. But
Alistair, what color stuff do you have in at the shop?
oh, I got the rainbow in now, man. I got all the colors. I mean, I have individual bags of each color, but
Ah.
I have all the yeah.
Okay, I'll be over later.
I'm not high enough for this conversation yet, man.
Okay.
Alistair?
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
just have a little question. Could you do a sign in Mage Light so it glows at nighttime? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
something to do?
Yeah,
Mm.
I could
Very
do
nice.
that. Set it up on a timer or something, man. Yeah.
Yo, what about like a switch so we could turn them off?
I don't know about that.
something.
Well, no, yeah. Like an arcane sigil, yeah.
Very nice.
That'll be kind of expensive, man.
I was just curious if you could do it.
Yeah, I do. It's about 75 gold.
Okay.
Be in touch. We need to figure out fund allocation prior to setting everything up.
Fantastic, man. About this time, Sugar goes, "Did you guys see the bounty board today?"
No.
Oh,
Not yet. That was our next objective.
There's some good ones. There's only 2, and they are intense.
Torvald, Esteron, go get them.
Hey,
And he
lads,
goes,
I'm taking this bottle with me. Let's go, Torvald.
"You need these?" I figured
What a
you'd be
kind
interested.
Oh, you
Yes.
got him.
Yeah, man. You guys are just fucking crazy enough to try this shit.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, how bad are
Well, he
these
hands you one, and it says location Windicott, 5 miles northeast. So 5 miles northeast of Windicott,
Okay.
and it says 1 young green dragon, 1 young black dragon, 3,000 gold reward.
Okay.
Oof. Okay, what's the next one?
Gotta do some math on
Ugh. To be honest with you, man, I'd rather have the dragons. And he hands you this one, and it says east side of mountain range, in between Old Seat and the Broken Re. Reward 1,000 gold pieces, 250 silver pieces, and 25 platinum pieces for 1 middle eye of a beholder.
Huh. Beholder.
These are fun. These are very fun.
Yeah,
what was
one of the encounters is rated as very hard, and one of the encounters is rated as deadly. I'm not going
What
to
was-
tell you which one's which.
What was the reward for the beholder eye? Is 1,000?
1,000 gold, 250 silver, and 25 platinum pieces.
25.
How-
Yeah.
What were the ages of the dragon? Young and what else?
Young.
But they were both young.
There's a young green and a young black.
Yeah, I got it all written down.
Nice.
Interesting. I don't know that we can take either of these.
Both your group, these are both rated for your challenge rating and your level.
Damn.
They are also both a level up opportunity.
Well, guys, let's make our way.
Listen, I have a backup character, so I mean, like, out of game.
Hold on, let me
This'll
get
be
my
fun.
binder of backup characters.
Let's get our finances and our bills in order.
Is there a time
I need
limit
to
on
send
these?
Austin my
No.
backup
No.
character. That's what
Okay.
I got.
No, the bounty board is basically like a first come, first serve situation.
Yeah.
Oh, and they took these for us.
Sugar did,
Okay.
yeah.
We
All right,
pin our
we're
bounty on the fridge if we have.
Um.
You got a fridge.
All right, so Esteron, you're gonna talk to Jamie about suppliers for the nightclub. Sugar, we're thinking nightclub 2 weeks to a month. It'll start. You still
Fuck
interested?
yeah, man.
Okay,
Absolutely. Do I get to be bouncer too?
if you want to be.
Yes.
Yes,
course.
I do.
All right. Do you know anybody
God,
who would
hope
want to
you
do
say that.
like waiting and maybe one cook?
Yeah, actually. You want to send him by?
Yeah, send them by. It'd be great.
Yeah, one's a tabaxi. She's nice. She's really, like, she's out there, but she's cool. And the other one's this. His name's Terrence, man. And he's a really good guy. He's just older than dirt.
Oh, wait, is this the guy whose kitchen I ruined? No, that
No.
was
That's
was a Blue
Gus.
Cross.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Gus.
That's another.
That's a whole other fucking town.
I was like, did he follow me?
I've also got Theron. She can wait. She's kind of like rubbing sandpaper on your face, but she's a tiny dwarf, but she's fun.
Sounds
Well,
good. Send them
She's
all
just
over.
really,
Feisty.
let's say, honest, and sometimes too
Mm.
much so.
That's never good for
They
a waiter.
sound
You want to lie.
delightful.
You want to lie to their face to get bigger tips.
Yeah, but all these people are gonna be drunk, so I figured I'd throw her name out there.
But then my fights might start.
I
We'll
know.
interview her.
Fights where the fun begins.
Sugar, if you're going to be bouncing, are you also going to be able to bartend as well? Or should we look into bartenders?
Well, I mean, any of those guys I just mentioned can bartend.
Oh,
if you
they can
need
do
them.
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Perfect. Yeah, send them over. We'll,
Oh, can I use your fighting pit?
yeah.
Sure.
fantastic.
Please don't kill them.
No, I'm not
Sugar.
gonna kill nobody.
You're very, very strong.
Thank you.
And if
Impressively
bets
so.
are made,
You're very,
if
very.
any bets get made on the fights that occur, even if they're not official bets, we'd appreciate a slice of the profits.
Can't do that because I am technically a professional fighter, and that would be a conflict of interest.
He can't bet on the fights.
That's fair. That's fair.
We will if we end up having our own fights here, we're gonna have to get our own bookie.
Yeah, you're also gonna have to
Yeah,
talk
alright.
to Tyree and Tormund about that and get that shit sanctioned because you can get in huge trouble.
Yeah.
That was something that we briefly discussed with them. We didn't come to a conclusion on that, but we've discussed it.
Oh, I think they might be here in a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Well, everyone's
boy.
just coming
Oh,
over
great.
this morning.
Yeah, they were talking about some sort of funding or something, like upfront, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
If we're gonna have guests come and go all day, please excuse me, guys. I'm gonna change out of my pajamas, my nightgown, and make myself look presentable. So I hurry off and do that real quick.
Nodwick's gonna
Forgot she was
as
in
Ren is
dressing
walking
PJs.
away, Nodwick's gonna be like, "That's not a dress."
Yes, but no. Yes, and
My burlap sack.
What is everybody's passive perception?
Oh, great question.
11.
17.
13.
14.
13.
17.
Okay, so Nodwick and Sid would notice as soon as Ren walks by, Sugar quickly glances back and down and then back up forward.
Cheeky man.
So I'm gonna be out in the fight pit if that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll,
Have at
I'll
it.
come out and meet you there in a second.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm always in for a training, buddy.
Come on, Thor,
Alright.
you want to come too?
No.
What?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The Sugar doesn't like you.
Well, that fucking sucks, because as far as I'm aware, this is also my keep, which means that's also my training ground, which means I can go there as I fucking please. Now, I may be too stupid for the rest of this conversation, so excuse me. And Thormon's going to storm out of the house.
Yeah, as soon as that outburst happens, Sugar goes, "Yeah, bring it. I'll beat the shit out of anybody. I don't care."
I'm gonna
Fair
pull
enough.
Alistair to the side, but real quick before I go outside.
Yeah.
So you,
Hold on. I've been doing. Okay, yeah, go ahead. I think I got the voice ready.
you you know a good item, like what it's worth roughly right now, right? Like,
That's a
depending on-
broad topic, but yeah, I think so.
Well, and I'm gonna pull out the platinum ring I found in the gnome's den. I found.
There's blood on this, man.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, okay.
Look, I just want to know how much it would be to sell, or if it has any magic on it or anything like that.
Well, there's no magic, but it's probably worth the weight. So, like, a couple gold pieces. Not a lot of platinum here. It's a thin, tiny band.
I
Looks like
figured.
a pinky ring, maybe, or a middle finger ring of a tiny person.
I'm pretty sure it fit a halfling or a gnome just fine.
Oh, those are tiny people, man.
Yes.
Some of them are fun. Some of them are a little sketchy, but you know,
It really depends. Okay. I was just wondering if I could get anything for it.
you get a couple gold probably. You have to take it to the jeweler to find out, though, man.
Okay. I trust your opinion, Alistair.
I wouldn't. I'm like, there's no magic in this, man. I'm just shooting in the dark at this point.
Well, thanks anyway. I'm gonna go outside.
You're
And,
more than welcome.
More, let's wrestle.
Alright.
Well, do you guys want me to start working on a sign, man? It'll take me like, a month and a half to get everything worked out.
Everybody left except me, Sid, and Estra. Okay.
I come back
I feel
out.
like y'all are the guys in charge anyway.
No, we're all in charge. I just talk a lot.
Oh, well, for you guys, I'll charge you at the end. But if you don't pay me by the time it's done, it'll be the only time this happens, man.
All right.
Good for it.
I'd come back out in my normal clothes. which
Hey,
is
pretty
just-
lady.
Hello there. What I miss?
Oh, nothing much. The turtle tried to tell the dumb one no, and the dumb one was
Mhm.
like, rah, and then went outside. That's pretty much it, man.
Oh, he's very angry sometimes.
He needs
Yeah.
he needs some of this hobbit grass.
Oh, they have enough of that, I think. Hold
Ah, you never have too much of that, man. Unless you're a cop. You have to tell me if
Breakfast.
you're a cop.
Breakfast beer would have done too.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that sign.
Okay. Beautiful.
What
We
colors
appreciate it.
you want?
Golden? That's pretty standard, right? They're
Do
pretty.
you like a
Cool
gold
to
and
the accent.
purple?
I
What do
feel
you
like
think?
would look really good. I do like purple.
Do a gold and purple? That'd be sick, man.
Are we gonna get the whole Misfit Manor or M&M? What do we
I was
think?
thinking a big black circle with M&M in white, and that's where the light would come from as the initials.
I can do that, man. I don't like white though. How about I do one M in purple and one M in gold?
I
I
like
do.
that.
I do like purple.
We'll do that,
Good color.
man. So a big black circle or an oval with an M&M in purple and gold.
Do you need payment up front or down payment or anything?
You were down in the basement. No, for you guys, I'll charge at the end till you
Oh.
don't pay and you fuck me, because then we're done. With that, I'll
wouldn't
still
be
make
like
you stuff,
that.
but you'll have to charge me up front.
And 75 gold for that. Got it. I did hear that part.
Fantastic, man. All right, well, I'm gonna start working on that. And he snaps his fingers and he's gone.
Bye bye. Does it smell like hobby
God, I
grass
would
when he
love for him
leaves?
to do that one
It's
day.
a puff of hobby grass
Yeah.
and he's gone.
It's a slight poof, and you've got that earthy herbal smell in the air.
I know it well. 75 GP for sign.
Well, about that time, the three outside in the fighting pit would see them first as Tyree and Tormund are walking up. And they're just like looking at you, kind of expecting you, and as they walk by, they look at Thormor, go, if you want to try to earn some extra cash, every first week of the first Monday of the month, you can enter in the tournament. And if you keep winning, and eventually you face the champion.
I mean, yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool, first Monday of the month.
All right. Dorval, when is that?
What day is it, by the way, DM?
I'm trying to find my calendar.
Oh,
It
it is
should be
currently.
the
Hold on.
14th. 14th of Raymond.
Yeah. Should be.
Bam, 14th. So 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Long ass month.
Well, you're in the middle of Rainmoot, and it's the first Monday of the
Ugh.
month. So you've got about 4 weeks till the first Monday. You got some time.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
DM,
just drop by the casino.
this,
All right.
DM, this stuff we're doing out in the fighting pit, can I go towards the
Yes.
training room? Thank you.
Well, I'm going to leave Tormund out with you because he seems to be having fun with this. I'm going to go in and talk to your colleagues.
No, okay, have a great time in there.
Oh, I plan to. And she goes, bye, love. And he, kisses her on the cheek and goes, hey, somebody beat the fucking shit out of somebody, please. I got my money on the fucking cat.
Well, of course, he fucking can punch like the speed of light. Jesus, how do you do that? And yeah, just segue.
Speed of sound, my guy, not speed of light. And I've been fighting for a long fucking time.
Could you teach me?
Possibly.
I want to be
Got a
able
lot
to
of
punch.
making up to do after that cheap ass coward kick
Well,
when I was down, though.
I will. Hear me out.
No,
I was very angry, and when I get angry, sometimes I can't control myself. But I've been working on that. I don't like to hurt people. Everyone here can vouch for me. I am strictly against killing and hurting people. I don't mind a scrap. I would never mean to do that if I was in control of myself. And I had a note. You crumpled it up and threw it, which was fair. But I had a very nice note apologizing because I felt bad.
You can write.
Well, how about
Yes, I
this?
can write. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm just.
Thormore's not Raven dumb.
Okay.
He's like above that part, just a bit.
I'm sorry for assuming.
Well,
Okay,
how
so
about
he's,
this?
he's smart enough to read, but he does still have to use his fingers to count.
Yes.
How
Fingers
about
and
this?
toes.
You prove yourself able to control your anger and not snap, and then we can work something out.
That's the deal.
But we're not friends.
That's fine.
Acquaintances.
A what?
We know each other.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I have a lot of those.
He's a long distance pet.
And he just starts working on the heavy bag.
Long distance pet.
And about this time, the people inside see Tyree walk in with a decent sack in her hand.
Nodwick's just gonna say hello and then just be like, Sid, this is you.
This place is immaculate. Very nice.
We hope to keep it that way. Thank you.
I assume the festivities will be in this first half.
Primarily in this front area, yes. We do have future plans to perhaps branch out with an outdoor seating area, but that's, again, in the future.
That's fair. I notice you have a fighting pit. Don't do that. We can work something out and maybe have entry-level tournaments here, and then the big dogs you come fight for us, but...
That would be perfect, actually. When it was built, it was specifically for our aggressive party members.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you're not going to try to step on our toes.
Oh, no, of course not. We would never think to do such a thing. At least not without discussing it over at least a drink.
Good man. Well, I figured, I like you guys. You guys spent quite a bit of money in our casino last night. We're appreciative on that. You guys saved us from those hooligans. So I figured, to help you with the startup costs, this is not personal money. This is money to sink directly back into your business. And she tosses you a sack of coins.
I'll catch it, I'll pop it open, and give it a little looky-loo.
300 gold in there.
Shit.
To use on drinks,
Hell
gaming
yeah.
tables,
All right,
cards.
You're just
You
gonna
could use
see
it for your
Sid kinda
sign.
sift through it a little bit, and then he's gonna snap it shut and look at Nodwick and Ren, Esperon. I believe we have our capital.
Yes, I do, however, need you to, any services you get done, I need you to write down what you bought and have the owner write their signature, providing that it's for the business.
Oh, like a logbook.
Of course.
Yes.
So is this a loan, a gift?
This is a gift because we're going to get business off of y'all, I'm sure.
Investment.
We appreciate it. We will make sure to get all of that information for you.
Fantastic. It's good for the books, but that was it. That's all I came for. I honestly just wanted to see the house. You mind if I
the tour?
peruse?
I
Sure,
could give
yes.
you the tour if you'd like.
Yes, that would be
Follow
great.
them.
Yes. Follow me, and then I'll take her. These are our stoves. They're magic wood fire stoves, so the flame goes on and off in an instant. Very handy. So
Beautiful.
when they drink too much, they won't burn us down. And then I won't let it I opened the doors for each of the bedrooms, but not except for Alvis's because he hasn't woken up.
Right,
yet.
right.
So, and then open the doors for the dungeon. Down here's our vault, a dungeon, couple servants' quarters. I don't know why it was designed like that, but someone did it. So,
This is really nice. I
thank you.
really like it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good gift for those bandits.
Yes. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. And look at this, the doorways, when you're like showing everybody the room, she's like running her fingers across the doors. She's like, these are really well built. I'm very impressed.
We never got a name for the builders, did we?
No.
Um,
You assume they're just employed by the king.
yeah. Well, the King's Masons did a very nice job.
Yes, they do really good work, don't they?
They do.
Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other.
Of course.
I'm going to grab my husband, and we are going back to the casino, probably to go to sleep.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you're more night owls owning
Yes.
a casino.
Yes, yes, the sunlight really bothers my eyes.
Me too.
And she just
But-
like casually walks out and she goes, "Remember the receipts," and then leaves. And when she gets outside, you hear, "Come on, Tormund," and he goes, "What? They're just getting good."
I just deck him in the face when he just says that.
Tormund in the face?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming we're mid-fight, right?
Well, no,
he was
he's not
watching.
fighting. He's watching.
Oh, he's okay.
Blindside punch.
Sorry,
Tormore punches Torvald
That was
square
a-
in the face as he leaves.
that was an Alex misunderstanding, not a Torvald.
You could deck him in the face if you want to, but I don't know if you'll like the results.
Nah, I'm just
Please don't
assuming.
do that.
So
Assuming
I
me
want my
and,
300 gold back, and I'm shutting this place down.
Oh, please don't fuck it up with them.
But yeah, I'm assuming me and Thormar
Like,
are just
we're in
practicing
good,
those
but we wanna
punches
keep-
Jibber is teaching us.
Oh my god.
So now, once she's gone,
My doorman.
I'd like to turn to Nodwick and say it and be like, well, you know, I thought of this while she was here. Maybe we could bring it up. Why don't we have during the day this place be a training ground? We have food. We have the ability to feed, water. We can have her trainer spar here for a little bit. Maybe we can invest in housing for up and coming fighters. They pay, they live, they train here, and then they can hit the tournaments.
I don't see any problem with it. Sid, Estron.
I don't see how it would be a negative.
They pay a little bit of silver or something to use our facilities, and it could be all inclusive.
We've got the space, and in a city like this, space equals money. It's real estate, and we're using that to our ability already, so why not utilize it all? But there's something that I'm going to rinse and repeat in this scenario. Security, security, security.
Mm-hmm.
Triple checks, list made. We're running that type of thing, and just being surrounded by buildings. We should start setting up more difficult access to the property instead of having this an easy walkabout public space. I don't want this turning into a park or an issue.
I agree with that. So we have 300 gold. That should get us started. Like I said, we need to talk to Jamie about
should.
his suppliers. You seem to have the best relationship with him, Estron.
We bonded a bit.
I think he likes Thormore a little bit too. You should probably take him with you.
Oh, he would be absolutely tickled to go along. We can go get that. I'll just bring Thorma along for his amusement.
Receipts, 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 receipts.
Oh, absolutely.
75 gold is already spoken for
For the sign.
the signs from Alistair.
So
Okay.
225.
Smart.
Yeah, if we
Alright.
can get big barrels of what do we want? We probably don't. We
Yeah,
don't want the
Make a
hot.
list.
We don't want giant Wyvern's Tail ale everything. We don't want the bottom shelf gruel that you can get on the in 2 miles south in the middle of the woods. We want the classier stuff, right?
I'm willing to donate one of the 3.
One bottle.
Yeah, one of the bottles.
How much do those
but-
run for?
Oh,
A lot.
goodness, a lot.
The Wyvern Tail Ale.
Mm-hmm.
I forget it at the moment.
Hold on, I got it right
It's
here.
20 gold, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
For a bottle,
Yeah,
but if we
'cause
sell
I
it by
have
the drink,
1 2/3, and then we also have 1 in the cellar.
Considering how much that third has lasted. Oh,
That's because you really only need a shot.
Yeah.
I still have 1 bottle behind the bar, but let's keep that for high class, high VIPs to make them feel special. We're bringing out the best stuff, but let's not have it out on display. Let's make a big thing of it.
I think a couple reds, a couple whites, wines would be nice. Some mead selections.
Maybe a mead,
Mm-hmm. Ales.
perhaps even a whiskey.
A whiskey would be nice.
well, now that we've got the money, once the inventory gets here, we can open up immediately.
Yeah, the
Let's not
Wyvern Tail
start with
Ale is
food either.
200 gold for a 5-gallon keg.
One day.
Yeah, we're not getting
One day
the
a
keg.
strong will be bad bougie and buy the
No
whole
way.
fucking thing. Absolutely. I'm gonna buy the whole fucking brewery or distillery.
Okay, so drunk
Like, calm
people,
down.
I know they're easy to influence with, like, oh, sure, you should take a shot of whiskey because it's more pricey, but would we rather them, have sipping alcohols? That way they're not blacking out quicker. Do we want them to
You
stay
guys keep
longer?
talking.
Yeah. Do we want them to stay longer, drink more, or do we want them to just pound them? I think that's what it comes down to.
I think we don't want people to come in here and just be shit-faced in a minute or two, but we want them drinking. We don't want someone to sit there for an hour with a glass. We want them to drink a couple drinks, so we want to make money is the thing, and shots are high profit, low loss.
Yes. But it also
We like
will
profit.
get them blacked out faster, could cause issues quicker.
Well, this is why we have sugar and why we also have various wait staff around, as well as having at least a bard or two in the vicinity.
Yes.
There is one thing we
And
can
if we
do.
provide entertainment with reasonable amount of free drinks through the evening, and then give them whatever tips they end up getting from everyone else, we technically don't even really have to pay them.
There's something I wanted to mention based off my past morals, and I've seen bars do this. There's one thing we could do. We could dilute the whiskey.
No.
That's-
Estron.
Come
We
on.
could sell it for the same amount.
Esteron.
Is that where the
you.
moral line is for
Esteron.
everyone? Really?
I'd
Nod-
suggest it. It's been
Nodwick,
done to me.
Nodwick puts his hands on the table and leans in. He's like, Estron, can you tell the difference?
Yes.
Then we're not doing it.
I,
But they'd already be so drunk. A sober man could do it, I think.
I stab my dagger into a table. We're not doing. No, I don't do that.
We'll
I don't do that.
Stay legit.
Also,
I like that. That's the
That's
line
the
that you guys
line.
are not willing to cross. Like
Yeah.
murdering
We are
gnomes,
not-
that's okay, but watering down the whiskey, that's where it
Oh.
stops.
I know it's a sin to ruin booze, but I'm
Wasn't
thinking
it?
about the profit for the company.
I
So
feel
glad.
like with the tables, the couple gambling tables, the food, the drinks, the entry fee to get in, I think we're going to be all right with profits. If we're not making the profit margin we want, then we talk about diluting. But let's start out being legitimate, because I don't want people like, one person finds out we're watering down our drinks and we're done.
We'll just
One
make
person.
sure that whoever we choose as a bartender is a perceptive person and can tell who needs what.
Also, Logan, I do not want to start tip culture in D&D. We're gonna pay him an hourly rate, and they get tips.
The option's a D4.
And I'm just saying, if we give them a reasonable amount of free drinks throughout the evening and let them keep the tips that they make, they're going to be willing to play. And that's not a question. Sure, we're not directly paying them, but they get free drinks and they get to keep whatever coin that they get from other people from performing.
Mhm.
Like, that's a good deal.
Oh, for the bards and whatnot.
The bards, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, for the
I-
entertainment.
I thought you meant the wait
yeah,
staff.
I thought you meant the wait
Like,
staff.
No, we're not doing tips
No.
only for waiters.
No, no,
That's awful.
No, like
absolutely not.
we
Those motherfuckers are doing a job and they deserve to get paid for it.
Exactly. Thank you.
when
Playing music isn't a job?
there was this weird concept we had on the island. It was karaoke, Karana, something. It started with a K. It's where random people get up and they get to sing. And they pay to do it.
Oh, karaoke. I know
Yeah,
that.
karaoke.
Yeah.
We can have a
so
karaoke
fucking dumb.
night.
We can have karaoke nights. That would be
Fucking dumb.
a huge hit. I don't think I've seen any flyers for karaoke
that.
nights.
I'm writing it down.
Ideas. Carry it. Karaoke.
Rocky.
So,
What a hot minute.
I think what we're gonna do tonight,
The coolest bar.
because this is our last session until the new year. If you guys need to get up and like use the restroom, just let us know, and we'll go on to a different part because y'all are fixing to split up anyway.
Yeah.
And I just don't think intermission tonight.
Okay.
That's
We'll
fair.
play through to
Fine.
let the chat not have a cut. It's just all us.
Do
So,
we have any more people showing up?
We have three people showing up.
Yep,
Later
we're gonna
today,
use-
you guys can do your own thing for a second.
That'll
They'll
be
probably show up
yeah.
tonight.
Sugar hasn't left the property yet, and he's the contact for that. So
Yeah,
I
he has to
assume
go
that's
get them.
take a couple of hours. Yeah.
Also, we need to build a room downstairs. I don't know how much that's gonna cost, but it's a room. And the walls are already there. We just have to like put a floor.
Throw up another one and then slap some beds in it.
And
Do
Yeah,
we
it's on the
want to
floor.
that she has her own separated room from the kids?
That's a
She doesn't now. She doesn't now, so probably not.
yeah. I don't think she's
Oh, right.
ever gonna
Well,
want to
alright,
be
never mind then.
separated from her kids till they're older.
Yeah.
And
That's
by
true.
then
That's
she
true,
can
considering-
hopefully we can have a barracks or something like another building to the side.
Well,
Yeah,
should
it'll
I?
be fine. We'll settle it out.
While you guys are going to your libraries and whatnot, should I go find a construction company to put together a decent room for them or furnitures?
That would be ideal.
A great idea.
You probably go talk to the king for that.
That or I'm sitting home bored.
Okay.
Probably so.
Estron, you're
do
going to talk to Jamie.
Yes.
I don't know what everybody outside's doing, but Sid and I wanted to go to the library.
I will meet you there after because I do have at least 2 topics to look into. But I will go get my required coin list from Janie. If it meets our budget, then have at it. I'll try to get it as good as I
If
can.
you'd like.
From what I understand, we need red, whites, ales, whiskeys, and the glass to support the drinks.
I think
Ooh.
we have a bunch of glasses already.
You do.
Like
Where's the
we have a
food?
full decked out bar. We could entertain 100 people.
All right.
Yeah, we just need the alcohol, I think.
Yes. You have
I
like
usually
a
grab the
couple
bottle.
bottles of alcohol. You're probably going to need some barrels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I normally
Uh,
grab the bottles, not the glasses. So I didn't know how many we had.
While you two are at the library, will you pick me up if they allow you to take books home? Can you give me a book on sewing? It's been a while. I'm out of practice. I tried earlier. It was a mess.
Oh, is that the dress you
Sure.
wore up earlier?
No, those are my pajamas. I was gonna sew some new ones, but then we went to the casino.
A new housekeeper could always teach you.
Yes, she does do it.
But I'll
I mean,
find you a book. It'll be
Thank
fine.
you.
You won't be working all day.
Plus
You
you're
know?
on.
Could be fun.
Would you like me to sort of look into that topic we discussed before? Just before you get there, in case there's anything. Get a jump start.
To keep it simple, if all names related you remember, then feel free to look into that for me if I don't make it in time.
Alright.
Thank you. Well, I believe I should be going. I need to catch Jamie in a good mood, and the morning's almost over, and who knows who could have pissed him off by now, so I'm gonna head out.
Fair enough. All right. I get good meeting.
All right. What
It's in the
groups?
middle.
What groups
Hey,
do
the
we have?
first
Who's
one.
going? Who's going where?
Oh, team.
So
You
Jamie,
got
I
the
go- well,
the
first
smart
one.
ones.
You got
To the library.
Nodwick and Sid going to the library.
Like semi-smart.
Yes.
Estron
Estron.
and Thormore are going to
15
Jamie's.
intelligence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
go
where
get Thormore.
is Ren going and where is Torvald going?
Torvald, do you want to go with me to try and sort out furniture for the servants' quarters?
Sure. I've got a letter to mail anyway.
Well, there you go.
Cool. So I need one group or one person from each group to roll a d20 to see who we go with first.
I got a natural 1.
Ooh,
So not y'all.
I got a 15.
so party break.
I got a 10.
All right, so we're going to Jamie's first.
All right. I will be right back.
Same.
So as you guys are walking, talking, you finally get to the grandiose establishment that is Hedron's Meadery.
I would like to add that when they're walking, Thormore is pissed off and he ain't talking to Estron right now, so they'd be just walking there together.
Oh shit, okay.
Sucks.
So as you guys walk in, Jamie goes, Estron,
Oh, don't you worry. I'll leave you the fuck alone. I'll go over here.
how are y'all? What can I do for you this evening? Or afternoon?
Well, I'm assuming you get all your liquor and food through some sort of some representative that sells from a bigger company, yes?
Yes.
Well, anytime you make him happy or more money, he seems to, help you out a little bit, correct? Is that how the industry still works?
Are you opening competition?
If after hours would be considered competition to you, then maybe.
What do you mean after hours?
Well, see, we were awarded a keep for destroying those bandits, and
Ooh,
we have
congratulations.
decided. Thank you, Mistmint Manor. Swing by anytime you like.
Okay. Oh, is that new big building that just went up?
With the open courtyard, kind of
Okay.
shaped like a gnome, pointy
okay.
hat, square base. Yeah, big area. We decided after going to the casino and speaking with, some of my fellow party members spoke with the owners, and they decided to cut us a deal where they'll send us their customers when they close. We'll run a bit of an
Okay.
VIP
we're good.
speakeasy.
I'm way closed past that point.
Right. So I was looking to get in contact with your representative that sells you your booze. Just your booze. We're not doing food just yet. Reds, whites, ales, and whiskey. Couple barrels.
Well, I just got an order in, so I could sell you some.
What exactly is the market rate cost? Do you cost plus 10% with your rep? Do you do a bigger margin?
I will cut you guys in for cost plus 5.
That would be agreeable.
So what exactly are you? Let's start. First thing you need for this is what?
We need wine, reds and whites.
I have wine. I have. How many barrels do you need?
Just based off the area, I'd be willing to bet we could serve comfortably 30 at most.
So
At
what?
most. All right.
It's 20-gallon barrel.
Right. And they're already going to be drunk, so that should sustain us for a fair amount of time.
Well, it's not cheap wine. So the barrel cost plus 5%, 25 gold per barrel. And I wasn't saying this isn't cheap, but it's not like the highest grade. I have 2 barrels of red and 2 barrels of white of the highest grade. That'll run you 65 gold a barrel. How much are you looking to spend?
Well, if I remember right, minus what we've spent on the sign, I'll need gold for other things. I could see us spending a little under 100. I'd have to do a quick message over to my friends, and he points to the earring on his ear.
Well, let's see. For 100, I could get you a barrel of red, a barrel of white, a barrel of some sort of liquor, or 2 half barrels. And then I could probably throw in uh 4 different barrels of ale. That would be 100.
That does sound, honestly, quite on the dot of what I think we would need, but I need to relay this to my colleague first. Just bear with me one moment, Jamie. And also, good to see you, good sir.
Good to see you too. Throw more bacon.
I'm okay.
Oh,
He saw
Okay.
an old, not friend that he tried to make amends with for the second time, and he denied him a second time, so he's going through it, but he's still
Oh
upset.
no, that's not why I'm mad. But it's none of your business, Jamie. You have a pleasant day.
you
Wait,
okay?
which one of you have the earrings again? I think it's Torvald, and who else I give one to?
Or
Thormar.
The one you're with.
Right. And where's Torvald right now?
Torvald
Ren.
is with Ren.
Going to mail a letter.
In retrospect, if you would like to give one to either Sid or Nodwick, I will let you do that.
Yeah, because I think I was trying at one point but never got around to it. Which one of you want it?
You should give it. I think you should. I see. I want to think you should give it to Nodwick exclusively because I have the message cantrip.
True.
how do you put an
Okay.
earring on a turtle?
Nose ring.
No. Ew.
It's perfect.
You can take
It's
it out when you want.
perfect.
That right there.
Yeah, I'll message
Yeah,
Nalwick
see, septum.
and
Just get your septum done. Be
I'll
cute.
send a message to him, and all it's going to say is 1 red
Twins.
barrel, 1 white barrel, 1 liquor barrel, 4 barrels of ale, 100 gold pieces. Good?
Or 2 half barrels of different liquors.
That too.
Nodwick's just, I assume we're walking,
Yes.
and Nodwick's just gonna stop and he's gonna think about it. He's gonna go, Sid, red, white,
one red barrel, 1 white barrel, 1 full liquor barrel, or 2 half barrels, and then 4 barrels of ale for
Alright.
100 gold.
Yeah, he relays that to Sid and he goes, for 100 gold, yes or no?
The full liquor barrel, yes.
Full
The only
lic-
difference is you're getting 1 full barrel of 1 kind of whiskey or 2 half barrels of 2 different kinds of whiskey.
Yeah.
Like you could get a whiskey and a rum, or just a whiskey.
Yeah, I feel like just the 1 barrel would be fine. We're not trying to offer like a full range. We're
Yeah.
just this is what we have to offer.
That makes sense.
Nodwick goes, yeah, do it, full barrel.
I just
Full
heard back,
send.
Okay.
and they state that the deal with the full barrel would be perfect.
Okay, fantastic. So what I will give you is notes. So, I am going to give you
Receipt. Get a receipt.
get a receipt. Right.
Come through.
Make her fucking sign something.
I will give you. Let's see. I've got dry boysenberry white wine. There's a barrel of that. I will give you the raven rot wine. That is red. Now, for the liquor, I have moon juice, I have elven absinthe, or I have queen's favor. One is an absinthe, obviously. One is a whiskey, and the other one is a rum.
Probably go with the whiskey, even though I love me a glass of absinthe. Whiskey is a little bit more favorable around the common folk.
Okay, so that is a barrel of Queen's Favor. You writing this down?
I am.
Okay. And for the ale, light, dark, what's your poison?
Fine light goes down easy after a long night of drinking.
Okay. Let's do the Golden Dragon Ale, which is a light fruity ale. You know what? Let's do a little bit of each. I have the Dancing Drake Dark, which is more of a stout. That's 2. Let's do a let's see. What else do we have here? Let's do a Dancing Dryad Lager. And how about something neat? Let's do a Green Mango Mead. How about that?
Jamie, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I have a cart. I would need Big Man's help loading it, but I have a cart you could put it in.
That would be perfect. I got my notes in.
Okay, well, I have a piece of paper that I need you to sign showing that you bought this.
I'd be more than willing. I'll go over and sign my original signature.
Yeah, okay.
There you are. I need
Do
your
you have
signature as
anything
well.
for
good man.
me?
Did we give me the gold when I went? Or I just went to go find it out.
I think you have the gold, but you
Right.
can always get a payback from it.
I assume we would have given it to me to order it, so I'm going to say yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, if you
Didn't you give it to
use
me,
your
Snoop?
own gold, then I'll reimburse you from the pile we have. That'll be no problem.
I don't have 100 on me as my personal, but I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
said
uh,
you gave me the bag. Could be wrong.
If you were
though.
going to Jamie's, then yes, I would have given you the bag because you
Right.
would have been making a financial decision towards the business.
I bet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hand over the 100. No problem then.
Is there anything else you do before you leave?
I'll shake his hand, grab the receipt, and before we go, Estron's be like, you know what, Jamie? I haven't had breakfast yet.
Do you want to have him sign something to make sure that Tyree knows that you're getting this for the business?
Please.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I was
said-
trying
he
to get
said
at.
the receipt.
I said it earlier,
That's
but
from him.
we were like, shit the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll write that down, and Jamie will sign his signature showing that he provided all this for Misfit Manor.
Chat, I love you all yelling receipt.
Dagan did say it, but I think it got
I'm a
drowned out.
huge fan of these names,
chat ever.
GM. Thank you.
Oh, take its rank.
These guys.
Oh,
Already did. I paid attention.
Well, I missed it. I was busy doing other stuff. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
yes, I will. Yes, I will serve you both breakfast on the house. And it just
you're a
gives you-
blessing.
Like these amazing, like crispy waffles, and some sunny side up eggs with some thick cut smoked bacon.
Ooh. Starving.
Before we push this cart back to the manor, come and have a meal with me, Thormore. And if you like, you may rant to me. I will bear it this one time and one time only. Take it or leave it.
Did you say he could what?
Rant.
Oh.
Me?
Yes, you, the one where the other breakfast plate is for. Come eat. Come
Okay.
speak. Tell me what's bothering you.
No.
No.
I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry.
I know you're lying to me.
Well, maybe I am hungry, but I don't want to eat. I'm mad.
I'm gonna set this plate down in front of him anyway.
Have you ever heard of being angry, Thormor? I believe part of this emotional state is due to your stomach being unwell.
No, my status is for being upset that the group we have developed all don't view me seriously. They view you as seriously. They don't take me for shit. So, what do I do here? I ran from home, like I told you, in order to get away from that shit because my parents weren't listening to me about my visions of my grandfather. And now I'm here, and everyone here is calling me dumb and saying I can't listen to shit that apparently is somehow mine, but not mine because I don't have a say.
I'm glad you didn't want to rant.
Estron will chew and think for a moment and say, Thormor, what did we decide on name for our group? Do you remember?
Misfits.
Exactly. What are we?
Assholes.
Exactly. So, when other people are not able to understand the way your brain works like I do, and I'll switch to giant, sometimes the world is unkind. But you have to be the bigger man. Speak your heart. No one will fight you for that. I think you're just misunderstood as old big guy, and you're frustrated.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I just thought Nordwick would have my back more than he has been. Ever since him and Sid became friends, it feels like he just really wants to hang out with Sid. He thinks probably because I hit him really hard. I don't think he got over that.
Don't believe it's the fact that Sid's being mean and stealing Nordwick. It's the fact that Nordwick is finding himself in charge of helping organize Misfit Mana and also going to help with some organization at the library. I think everybody's got so much on their minds that they just don't have enough room to think about what you need.
Puffman27 says Thormor needs a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Well, I don't know about you, Esron. You have a say in all this. I just do my thing. I'll be the big brute as everyone sees me. And until I get some sort of maybe better intelligence, as you all say, or because I'm a big dummy, then I'll have a say. Until then, I'm going to be a little upset over it. I have things that I'm dealing with right now, too.
Know this, Thormor, I take you seriously. I wouldn't have even bothered learning your language in the first place. You drug me out of a dark place in that bar when I was trying to drink myself under it. So, rest assured, if you need something done or want yourself hurt, just come to me first.
Oh, okay. And Thormor's gonna start eating the bacon without realizing, and he's gonna look down, look back at Estron. Oh, fuck, I'm just gonna eat then.
Jamie then looks at Thormor and, in giant, says, I knew you were hungry.
Hey. Oh, hear that? That's cool.
And
Where'd you learn that?
half stepfather.
Right. Nice.
And as we zoom out on Thormor now, back to his normal hungry self, we join and zoom in on Sid and Nodwick going to the library.
All right. Remind me again what we're looking up. So much going on. I'm really confused.
Well, specifically, we were going to try to find out more about this sunless forest.
That was
Though I had other topics I wanted to look into as well, since we're going to be in a library. And, well, I understand I'm not exactly the most exciting person, but I do love the library.
The library is actually not a typical library that you would think. It's actually... I'm finding it. It's a temple.
Logan, do you remember the name of what we were
So
talking
it's the
about?
same temple that we went to, right? The one where we went to go ask the cleric to speak to the
Yes,
undead?
this Tordana, the goddess of wisdom, knowledge, and
Okay,
education.
so I
It's
have
the
been
clay
there.
structure
Okay.
building, and the doors look like they're framed in book spines.
Cool. So I definitely know where I'm going on. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely place, Nodwick. You'll truly like it. I truly believe you'll find it a wonderful place to be in.
Okay. As we're approaching, Nodwick goes, "It's a fucking temple."
It is a temple, but it's a library. Lots of books around, and truth be told, the woman running the place was not that difficult to deal with. She's quite pleasant, actually.
Is this where you guys went to talk to the dead kid?
It is, yes.
All right.
As you walk in, the
That's what
same
they have.
gentle, loving female walks up to you and goes, "How are y'all today? What y'all need?"
Hello, lovely to see you again. He wanted to peruse your shelves. You've got quite a few books here. We're wondering if we could do a little research for our own personal matters.
Sure, I only ask that you don't take any of the books home. We have paper and pencils here that you can write down any information you need.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the books stay here.
Can I have a couple pieces of paper and a pencil?
Yeah, here. And she just hands you both like essentially like a legal pad.
All right, beautiful.
These are dipless quills too. We had Alistair hook them up for us. You just write.
I'm gonna have to get some of these.
Amazing attention.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Do you have any
Aephora.
Euphora? Euphora. Oh.
Aephora.
Aephora. Aephora.
Yes.
Aephora. 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 Do you have any books on the Sunless Forest?
Why? I mean, we do, but why?
Research?
Good to be informed about things. We managed to run across one of its inhabitants.
Well,
very much not where he's supposed to be. Technically, 4 of them.
Oh dear,
very much not where they're supposed to be.
I heard they were
Right. Well,
present.
we would like to be knowledgeable.
Yes.
Those ones were pretty tiny and easy to kill. I hear there might be bigger.
Some of them, yes. Just follow me. And you walk towards the very back of the temple, and a book suspended with chains, with 4 different locks on it. She waves her hand, and the locks come off, and she takes this book out, and she hands it to you. And there's one of many tables with chairs inside this temple.
All right.
Sid looks like a kid on Christmas right now. Like he looks like he's visibly vibrating in place.
Yeah, this book is also old.
How big is it? Like one of those like giant tomes that like you put out and it takes up half a table?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's when you set it down, it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, big clotted dust.
Right where it was.
All right. Sid and I will start reading.
Okay. What exactly are you reading about?
Theories on what is the reason for the creatures, what is the history, what type of monsters, things of that nature.
Any anecdotes from possible survivors, because there's obviously not going to be many, but if Thormore didn't die, then there's got to be more people as well.
There is a couple tales. This book is written a lot less like factual. It's written more of in eyewitness accounts.
That's fine.
There's several that say that the Sunless Forest actually wasn't always what it was. It was actually a normal forest at one point. And a traveling carnival ended up going throughout the land, went inside the Sunless Forest during a double moon eclipse, meaning both moons lined up in front of the sun, which only happens once every 4,000 years. And the circus never left. And since then, a weird thorny growth has grown around the trees, and the canopies have filled themselves in. And it's essentially just black, dark void in the trees. Nobody's really sure where these soul scavengers have come from. But anytime you get close to the Sunless Forest, you can hear screams and tormenting. And if you listen close enough, you can actually hear a beautiful harmonic melody being played from deep within the forest. But it comes with a warning: do not follow the music.
All right. So Traveling Carnival went in during a double moon eclipse. Never came back out. Thorny Overgrowth, Soul Scavengers have no real origin that is known, and you can hear melodic music that you shouldn't follow.
Correct.
All right. I think about like when they're getting towards the end of the book, Nodwick's gonna get up and be like, I'm gonna go think for a minute. I'll be back real quick.
All right. Sid's going to continue his own personal research because he has the Esteron topic that he was going to look into briefly, as well as any more knowledge on not just the book he's looking for, but the library in which it resides. As well as trying to find anything on Golganeth or just an eldritch god of knowledge.
Yeah.
That god is not recognized in this temple.
Damn it.
Okay, so I probably won't find anything about him.
No, but Aephora would have told you that all of her books are very neatly put in alphabetical order. And if you can't find it, then there's probably a reason for it. And if she thinks that you can handle it, she will unlock it for you.
I love that very much. All right, cool. Yeah. Then that's what I'll be doing. Specifically looking for information on the library that I am almost positive the book is currently in. Which, funnily enough, probably would have any information that Esteron might want too.
Yeah.
That book?
Yeah, that book.
Okay. You do find a very small, not even a book, almost a journal.
Yeah. Okay.
About that book. And without going over information that gives away what exactly that book is it was originally in the Forgotten Library. It was stolen. And it was the last location was seen was the thief was being pursued and quickly ran into the Sunless Forest to avoid it and never came back out.
Well, isn't that just convenient for me?
Dog.
Great.
But that is a journal, so do with that what you will.
Right.
You don't
So
know how
anecdotal
factual
could
that
be
information
anything.
is, yeah.
Could be anything. Right.
Any other topics you were looking for?
Yeah. Is there any mention of Thormore's grandfather?
No.
All right. Like nothing about that area or the people that lived in the area that he told me he grew up in, or like where his family's from.
There's a book about that area. It essentially tells you that it's a trade town, that the Fawnhorns were very successful. Jesus, I had the word. Alchemists. And they have a couple there. They were known for their creative and inventive products.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That'll be it for me then.
I will tell you that if you look for books, you find a book about the Forgotten Library that talks briefly of curses, and you notice that certain books have certain vibrations and hues to them, and in very big bold letters you are warned, do not touch these books. Reasons for warning unknown.
Well, Sid's already got something carved into his skin from one of those, so let's another one. Cool. All right, well,
I think I'm
that'll be
okay.
it for me then. If there's
I think I'm okay. We also wish
There's
it was
nothing out
more
there.
than just Fridays, but we worked. Okay, that was it. Fantastic.
Yep, that was it for me.
Nodwick.
Yeah.
Do you have any Nodwick stuff you're looking for in the library?
He's looking. He goes up to
Aephora,
and he just kind of he gets a real hushed tone. He's like, hey, do you have any books on? Make sure no one's around, and he pulls the flower out. This flower.
One.
May I see it?
Yes, but I ask that you retain this information and not write any of it down.
Okay.
Okay. And she very hesitantly.
But before she starts to walk away, he just kind of goes, why is everyone so afraid of this flower?
Just let me get the book for you. And she very hesitantly walks away and opens a door that leads to a safe. She opens the safe and says a few magic words, and the safe briefly flashes, and then she grabs the book. Please sit over here.
He does what she says.
Again, I ask you not to write any of this down.
He puts the pen in his pocket, or the pencil in his pocket. He's like, not writing anything.
As you open the book, it briefly discusses the Order of the Nightshade, which is an ancient group that dates all the way back to the Fall, where the villainous gods, I don't think me and Alex ever came up with a name for them,
Not really.
but the bad version, the false gods we'll call them, tried to grant humanity the power of the gods. And the main hierarchy rebelled against them and cast them out and locked them in prisons. It focuses on two of them. One of them is known as the Void Stalker, which you find out is locked deep within the bowels of the earth in a cave. And that cave is always guarded by the city of Blue Shield. Blue Shield's sole purpose is to make sure that thing doesn't get out.
Okay.
There is also briefly talking about a description of something called the Tombed Tide, which is in the deep water east of the Shivering Isle. And it is described, it has the multiple rows of teeth like a shark, the body and legs and pincers of a crab, and off the back of it, it has the tentacles of a kraken.
Okay. Does it say anything about like what the order's purpose is? Are they trying to release these or?
Yes, the Order of the Nightshade's sole purpose is to essentially break the realm. Their sole purpose is to go to each individual plane, grabbing key shards from these planes, bringing them all to the middle central piece of the prime plane that you're in now, and essentially collapsing the planes on one another. So rifts open from everywhere.
Ooh.
And the material plane collides with the Feywild, collides with the fire plane and the water plane and the Shadowfell. And the Astral Sea.
Okay.
The Nightshade Order is servants of the Voidstalker. So by creating and cracking all these different rifts in the material plane, they will successfully, for each plane they bring in, a seal that holds the Voidstalker in that cave breaks.
Ooh. Okay.
And if they can get the Voidstalker out, they will obtain demigod-like powers. And their sole purpose is to wipe out all humanoid life on Earth. So they will leave the nature and they will leave the animals. But anything, any tabaxi, dwarf, dragonborn, elf, half-elf, all dead.
Okay. Nodwick reads through this book, shuts it, and just slides it back to Euphora. And he's just like, he shakes his head and he just gets up and he leaves. He like leaves and stands outside the temple until Sid.
Like leaves the whole thing.
Yeah, as he gets outside, he just kind of like grabs his holy symbol that he usually just has like tucked away, and he's like, what the hell was Roderick getting himself into?
Sid, do you as you're looking at books, you see Nodwick like calmly push the book back, get up and leave. Am I safe to say you have a look of concern on your face as you're leaving the temple? Nodwick.
It is definitely, I wouldn't say concern. It's a look of like, I would say he's kind of like in a shock. He has like a shocked look on his face with a little bit of confusion.
Safe. So you would see that, Sid.
As he goes to exit the building, just before, Sid's gonna send off a message cantrip and just be like, going for a breather, or do you need a friend?
We'll talk later.
Thank you for being a friend.
And then Sid goes back to his book.
Okay, and with that, we're going to hop to our last group, which is the lovely Rin and the sketchy at best Storvald.
Sketchy. I resemble that remark.
Yes, you do. What are y'all doing? Walking to the castle?
I think we're gonna deliver Torvald's letter and then go to the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just deliver it real quick.
Simple enough. Copper piece.
Yep.
I throw it to him.
Cool. You get to the castle. The king is not accepting anybody. but you have 2 guards that are standing at the gate.
Can we talk to the King's Masons, their carpenters? We're just looking to buy furniture for a couple of rooms.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys are in the new keep, right? You guys are
Yep.
I think your guys are calling yourselves the Misfits now. Great name.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, well, yeah. Hold on one second. And
It's original name. No one's just done it before.
Nobody at all.
No way.
He runs off, and this tall, like bugbear-looking guy comes back and goes, "Yeah, I heard you needed to talk to us."
Yes, we would like to acquire your services to furnish a couple of beds, wardrobes, dressers, that type of deal for the rooms in the dungeon.
We're making a small room for a woman and her family.
Okay, you need wall.
I think we have the walls. It's just the furniture we need.
Okay, yeah. We could probably bring that in. 15 gold.
15? Gosh. I'll have to be paid back, but I'll do it.
Well, you need a woman and her 2 kids. So you need 3 beds, 3 dressers,
beds.
or
I mean, the kids could share a dresser, can't they? I don't.
I mean, it's up to y'all. What you think?
Let's go all out.
Were her kids a boy and a girl? They had the
Yes,
hemochromia, I think it's called.
heterochromia.
Heterochromia. Yeah, let's go all out. They are fine.
You know what?
Full fortune gone.
You know what?
just like that.
You got 20. You got 20 gold.
I do.
Hand me that, and it'll be taken care of.
Thank you very much, sir. We will. Someone will be. Oops, I added 20 gold. Oh, remove.
That's not how that works.
No, you pay me for this. Yep. Someone will be around at the keep today. In fact, I think we're heading there right now. So whenever you're ready, come on by.
Cool. Yeah. We'll go to the warehouse right now. We'll get everything loaded up. We'll be there in an hour.
Wonderful. Sounds
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Thank you very
Fantastic.
much.
Shout out to
All right.
chat for screaming receipt again. We love that for them.
You can get the receipt. You can get the receipt when they
Yeah.
bring it to you.
Yeah, guys. We haven't gotten the goods yet. No goods, no receipt. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll be there. We'll be there about an hour. We're gonna go right now.
Awesome.
I think I know who you're hiring, and she's a good lady.
Oh yes. Quite unfortunate what happened to
Yeah, it
her
was-
and her kids.
Horrible, actually.
Yes. So we thought maybe, hopefully we can make her life slightly better.
Oh, we will. The 20 gold to get it taken care of. Trust me.
Oh yes. Yep. That's what we're here for. And also, if you know anybody else who might be out of their luck, but you also you trust, you think they're good people, let us know. We may be looking to hire more wait staff because we are opening a nightclub there for after hours, after the casino, after that lovely man Jamie's place closes down. So,
All right.
yeah.
We'll probably stop by.
Oh, yeah. Spread the word. We'd love to
Yeah,
have
for
you.
sure. Yeah, we
so
can. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, lovely talking to you, gentlemen. I hope you all have a lovely day.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm assuming you're heading back to the manor
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we'll have
Is everybody heading back to the manor now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll say that everybody meets back at about the same time.
Yeah.
And you have one person kind of sitting on the bench out by the fighting pit, and then you'll have everything else get there.
Yeah.
And by the time you made it back, so you got about 45 minutes, and then all this stuff will be there.
Awesome.
Who's the person on the bench when we get close?
Well,
Okay,
it is
we know.
a female dwarf, is all you know right now.
I forgot
Well,
her name.
Fantastic.
He said
Good.
her
Love
name,
that
but
we're beating her out.
She's the
first.
feisty one, yeah. Or, sorry,
Even
the
better.
honest one.
Honest. She's
Honest.
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 You're the one sugar sit?
Well, nothing gets past you there, does it? They're ugly. But
He
I'm
said he did say you were
appearance
very
challenged.
See, she's
You're
not,
a child.
see, I don't see why she's not being honest now. He said you were really honest, but if you were
Yeah,
that
some
honest,
people call me brutally honest,
yeah.
and she is like not what you expect. Like, she has the looks of a Barbie, but the mouth of a sailor.
I see.
Great
So
combo.
it's like Alvis's height, maybe a little bit shorter, like long, silky, smooth, platinum blonde hair that's in 2 braids that go like over her shoulders and down her front.
Shall we go inside and conduct this interview then?
I mean, listen, I'm looking for a job. You're the boss. You tell me what to do, and I'll follow you in.
All right.
Yeah,
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Whiskey.
we've got that too.
I was there.
I don't know why you're looking at
are.
me funny. Would it make you feel better if
Are
I
we
told
all
you to
there?
put the whiskey in my tea? Yeah, you're all there.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. I misunderstood.
Sid,
have whiskey
Nodwick
or-
doesn't say a word the whole way
Okay.
home, and he does not come in. He sits on the bench after she gets up. He just stays outside.
You know, you
Very
can,
briefly, like pauses in the door, gives him like a look, but continues in. Doesn't make it a thing.
I'll
Alright.
go in the bar and pour a whiskey.
fantastic. Somebody that speaks Dwarvish.
Thormore's gonna stay outside with Nodwick, but he's not gonna approach him just yet.
Well,
Uh,
I've had all the brutal honesty I can take. I'm gonna stay outside. Have
Okay, wonderful.
I hear you're looking for a couple different things. I can tell you that I can cook and I can tend a bar.
What are your specialties for cooking? What do you
Food.
breads, dishes, salads, pastas?
I can cook bread. I don't really
Mhm.
mess with the pasta. No.
That's fair.
Let's see. I cook a lot of meat. We're a stout people.
Yes, the Dwarven Constitution, I've told.
Right.
Yes. Okay. How would you handle confrontation in, say you're waiting, how would you handle confrontation?
I'd punch them in the mouth.
Okay.
Wow, you're really good
I
at this
feel
whole
like-
interviewing thing, aren't you?
I'm writing this
Oh,
down
she-
in my notebook.
You're
We're a little
fantastic.
new to running a business. However, and Sid does actually switch to Dwarfish because I can do that.
Nice.
That being said, if you can keep the crowd from becoming too unruly, serve drinks properly, and feed whomever feels the need to pay for it, you're hired.
That sounds fantastic. But I will say that you're pronouncing one word weird. You didn't say. I imagine you meant to say feel, but you said feed, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. So you may have to work on rolling some of your R's and making sure you
My
say
apologies.
the right. Yeah,
It's my
no, you're
fourth
fine.
language.
Yeah, ho, you must be something special, are you? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You had some devil, you. Oh, no, there I go lying again.
That's all right.
But-
Unlike Kobold, I don't have soft feelings.
This is a
can't-
great interview. I'm so
I
glad
can't,
I could be a
however-
part of it.
I can't, however, do this. And she grabs, like, different bottles and goes into a full, like, fucking cocktail Tom Cruise thing where she's flipping bottles around and catching them in the shakers, and she does a thing where she mixes a thing up, puts another tumbler on top of it and pours it like this, and it pours in 3 different individual shot glasses, and she pushes them forward.
Strong won't hesitate. Just down she goes.
I could do that too. Makes good tips.
That's ambitious.
I mean, the only problem I see is you are very brutally honest. That may turn some customers off.
Actually, it tends to. The more drunk they are, the more they think I'm joking.
Well, that's good. If you could put on a little, like, twinge to the voice to make people think you're joking,
Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to.
that sucks.
Have you ever been?
I did okay now. I mean, I've been traveling. I've been tended bar in Blue
Mhm.
Shield, I've tended bar, and Old Falsham, I've tended bar and Old Seat. I mean,
Was your mannerisms ever a problem in the past, though?
only with like the Richie Rich types, like the real pretentious. I think I'm better than you people, but once they get drunk, pretty much everybody's the same.
All right.
What was your name again? Sorry, I never caught it because you never said it.
Oh, Therend.
There, thank you.
Yeah, THAREND.
Okay.
The last name Skie. SKIE.
Well, we may have. I don't know what you said to my friend here, but I don't really have any more questions. Do you guys have anything?
This
I think
was
we should hire her.
so productive.
Yeah. I'm thinking bartender. What do you guys think? She got the fancy hands and all that.
No hesitation. I would agree.
Never had to complain before.
Unless they're rich hoity-toities, right?
Oh no, they pay extra.
Oh, you mean sexual
Exactly what
favors.
we're looking for.
Oh.
There you go.
There's one thing we will not be doing at this establishment.
This one's kind of innocent, isn't she?
Only to
It
keep
just kind of comes
things
with Henry's like,
on the
just do it
books.
behind closed doors. Make sure nobody sees.
I was gonna do it anyway. I don't really give a fuck what the elf has to say.
Please not, just not here. I don't want that. I sleep
Here,
here.
why don't
I
you do
want
this?
that
Why
in
don't you
my
tell me
brain.
which one your room is, and I won't do it in there.
It's all of them. How about that?
Oh well, fair
'Cause-
game then.
I own this. I'm partial owner of this darn keep.
So am I.
Well, I will say that it is
I tell you what,
quite a lovely place.
I'll make a deal. Anybody who's okay with it, you can do it in their room. How about that?
Agreed. You can get customers from here if you like.
You can bring them into those rooms. Just please not mine.
Are you turning red around the cheeks there, Les?
Oh, I've got history.
Oh,
with...
did I hit the button? Did I? Are you a little bit embarrassed?
No, I got history with those workers, and I prefer not to bring it up. Thank you.
Okay.
No receipt needed for that either.
Scoundrel, eh?
No receipt.
Alright, well, I think I'm good. Or what days will I be working? Or is it just kind of an all of them thing? I literally live 10 minutes around the corner.
Oh,
so
do
it's
you?
really...
I mean, we could let you know, like, because we are adventuring types. We may be out of town for 3 weeks, 2 days. It's very up in the air. So
I imagine we'll be running off the casino schedule then.
Okay, well,
They're-
I'm gonna.
they're open
I charge
every
5% of the door for my services.
5% of the door. What if the door crosses 0? Just kidding. We're not doing that. We're not some dive bar.
Kidding.
I feel like you're trying to be funny, but it's not coming across that way.
Well, I saw 2 people laugh at least.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She just walks out like scratching her head.
I like her.
Like the weirdest fucking interview I've ever been
I like
fucking
her.
a part of.
I like her. Definitely bartender or cook. Not a wait.
When we start doing
Waitress.
food, she could very much do both, but yeah, not a waitress. We don't want her to get behind the counter.
Too bad
and
Nodwick's
customers.
distraught. He
We
would be
don't-
screaming at 5% of the door. That's ridiculous.
I was gonna say something.
Well, no one said how much we're charging for the door cost, so
True. Nobody
yeah.
said how much we were charging for the door.
It's a 5% tip out. I mean, it's pretty
I
Not bad. It's about standard for some bars. I
Not really.
think.
When I was a bouncer, I
It's,
got 15% of the door.
guys, canonically Ren has no concept of money, so don't let her negotiate.
Yeah,
wages.
essentially, you're letting Raven speak right
No.
now.
God.
She thinks she is loaded. Well, not anymore. She paid for the furniture.
Alex's power went out.
Nah, yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
His
Power
power
went
went out. He
That
messaged the
sucked.
chat.
Whoa.
Rip.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna share a
Rip.
screen so that we have
You want
something.
me to do it?
Yeah, somebody share the
Technical
screen.
Oh, what the
difficulties.
hell? That's a new kind of technical
difficulties,
difficulty
chat.
we haven't experienced.
All
There you
right.
I've come close a few times with some storms and
Oh,
stuff,
dang
but
it.
it's never
I
actually
gotta
happened.
move some people. Hold on.
You
my-
got
Dang.
this.
Hey, I'm Thormore.
I
What's
can't-
up?
Like the
They're-
whole power shut down? That's crazy.
What do?
Yeah, they're gonna bounce
Well,
around
it's-
for a minute, Puff
It's
man.
windy
They're
right now, so
we lost somebody.
It's what?
If you've
But
been
it's
with us for a
windy
long
season
time,
right
you know
now,
technical
at least out in that
difficulties are part of
direction.
it.
And he's up kind of high altitude wise, and he's
Oh,
like
okay.
the only real house there. So I'm kind of, it's probably something either fell on a line somewhere or the
Damn.
company's just having
Gosh,
trouble.
I hope not.
All
I
right.
would suck.
All right, well.
Nah,
Thormore, I'm bad at a turtle.
Hey, happy Puff man.
Wait, who am I? I'm the DM.
You
All
guys are
right,
pretty good Thormore, actually.
someone roll me a
I'm the
dex save.
DM.
I'm
Just
not. I'm
kidding.
not. I'm
All right,
not,
guys,
I'm
so-
not switching that camera around.
The
So
next
I'm
person.
Renee.
That was a
Yeah.
3. What happens?
You're dead.
Oh no.
Congrats.
The next person that walks up is an older human male. Kind of an Alfred-looking character. Got the hair only around the sides, completely bald up top.
Nice.
Got a nice little pencil mustache carried in, and kind of carries himself in a pretty high esteem.
Mm.
Excuse me,
Well, that's
am
the
I
old guy.
in the right place?
Are you looking for the Misfit Manor? Did Sugar send you?
Yes, he did.
Then yes, indeed. Please come in.
All right, well, my name is Terrence Holland,
Mm-hmm.
and I was
Terrence,
told
yes.
that you are looking for certain people to fill certain roles.
And did any
Yes,
of
we're
these
looking
roles?
for.
Well,
Did any-
Well, we're currently looking for
Oh.
wait staff and.
Back.
Oh, he's back.
oh, Alex is back.
Sorry, I had a brownout.
Are we in this?
Very
Are we in
good.
this? Are we in?
Wipe next time, then. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Well, I can tend to bar. I
Mhm.
can wait on tables. I can cook. I can
Yeah.
clean. It depends on the role you would like me to play.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get along with aggressive, attractive dwarves?
Gerard just like calling himself out right now.
I want to say yes.
Well, we do need a waiter. And
Mhm.
we could probably have some alternation in shifts.
That's fine. I've waited tables for most of my life. Spent my early 50s as a butler to the king.
Oh wow, very accomplished man.
So waiting on rich people really isn't a problem.
Mm. Okay.
We could have them work together, where the dwarf would work the bar, and then our friend here would just deal with the people side of things and make sure that little connection doesn't happen that often. The
Yes.
VIPs that the dwarf would not do well with are not going to go straight to the bar unless they are used to that type of thing. And
course.
the ones we don't want interacting with the dwarf would be out and about where he could step in.
Yes. You know, there's no good way of saying this. Can you kiss ass to potentially rake in more money?
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
This is a business.
That is no problem at all.
Wonderful.
I do require
Good.
5 copper a shift.
5 copper. I tell you what, if we decide to hire you for the waiter position, 5 copper, and you get to keep all the tips.
Fantastic.
Start. To start.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Love
To
it.
start, of course. Yes.
Love it.
There's room to grow in this business. In fact, we're thinking of
Sure.
franchising. I don't say that.
Franchising the whole keep.
I don't say that.
Cinnamon buns chat.
Wonderful. Do you have any
What
questions
question?
for us?
Oh
No.
no, just write me a letter when my days are, when my shifts are, preferably a week in advance, and I
Week in
will
advance.
be here in tip-top shape.
Wonderful. Well, do they do like addresses in this place, like, or how do they do the mailing in this town?
You just kind of tell who they're gonna send it to.
Oh, like a courier service? Oh, okay. Yes, we'll get Terrence Holland. Yeah. The guy's name. I'm blanking on this question I want to ask. Now we are adventure types. So you may be working weeks on end every night. Is that okay?
That's fine with me. I
Okay.
literally have nothing to do.
Are you retired?
Yes.
And just looking for work? A little
Yeah.
extra coin. Wonderful.
I was at my house, staring at the open window,
Mm-hmm.
and realized that it's the same thing every day, and I don't like it.
If since you were a butler and know cleaning procedures, perhaps me and my colleagues would be willing to up your rate from 5 copper if you are willing to put in a little more effort and do some cleaning, some housework as well. We have hired a nanny, but obviously, with a big crowd here, there's going to be a lot of taking care of. So, would you
I
be all
would
right
be
with that?
willing. Yes, if we can talk about price
Mhm.
later, but I would be
Okay,
willing
wonderful.
to help clean up after events.
Wonderful. Well, I don't have any more questions. I feel very strongly about you.
Well, we just
and
met.
oh, you silly goose. Oh, but I'm sold. I think you'd make a fine waiter for us.
Fantastic. I thoroughly enjoy working for other people. And before he finishes, the door slams open, and this fucking. You know what? We're gonna make this Tabaxi look like your cat, Logan.
My little orange dude.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
So-
I'm gonna disturb
Oh,
his
yeah.
comfortable sleeping.
Not the
Looks
orange
like
cat
that.
energy.
Here's the bike,
Looks
baby.
like that. Kicks open
Oh.
the door and goes, "Hey, listen. I heard you
So
need some
excited.
people. What do you need? I'm here to work. I'm here to do all kind of different shit. What you need me to do, I'm there."
I think we
Can
still
you
need
cook?
security.
What can you cook?
Yep.
Bread?
Yep.
Can you fry foods?
Yep.
You want to give us a demonstration?
I mean, sure. You guys hungry?
It's about lunchtime. I mean,
Could eat.
well, I give you a gold for your troubles. So we're not taking too much of your time.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't have change. Alpha still has one, and my character doesn't know anything about money. So
I was gonna offer him a free meal.
So, he gets behind the door, or he gets behind the kitchen, like starts kneading some dough together, letting it rise. While he's letting it rise, he like deep fries some oysters, puts some spices on it, throws it back on the half shell with a homemade cocktail sauce. The bread gets done. He gently slices the bread, sticks a bunch of different cheeses and garlics and like oregano and stuff on it, puts it back in the oven for a little bit, and gives you pull apart garlic cheesy bread and deep fried oyster Rockefellers.
oh my god, I'm hungry.
Cheesy monkey
Wow.
bread sounds like the best thing ever right now, actually.
It's about to go worth of food.
And I do.
How did he do? Did you roll for that performance? No, I'm joking. Oh, this is very good. This is wonderful. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Oh, it's Marie.
Marie. Marie?
Yep,
Wonderful.
named after my mother.
Oh, that's lovely.
A lovely
Yeah.
name.
Except you get beat up a lot when you're a dude named Marie.
I can only imagine.
Makes you tougher, right? I
Yeah,
saw you
'cause-
grab that hot pan.
So you could just call me M. That works.
Well, welcome to M&M. So Yep,
Hey,
you're right. Yep.
natural fit. All right.
natural. Well, I think.
That's
I mean,
dope.
just this display. I'll flick him the coin.
Yeah, and I can cook least complicated food if you
Yes.
don't need like the full 5-star experience.
This will be very good for VIP guests, very exclusive members, but of course, you know, we're gonna have bar foods type, so cheesy breads, you know, fried foods, that kind of shebang.
Oh, here I got some cheap food that I learned how to make. Let me show you real quick. And he gets like some chicken, cuts up
Mhm.
chicken, and then takes the mortar and pestle and grinds it down and shapes them into shapes,
Oh,
and
he's
then
making nuggets.
puts them in panko breadcrumbs, and then fries them for a little bit, and then puts down a plate of dino nuggies.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know what shape this is, but I am intrigued.
Is this a Tarrasque nugget? Oh, I love this one.
Yeah,
No,
look, this is a Tarrasque nugget right there. There's a young dragon chicken nugget right there. This one's weird because you need a bunch of threads. There's the beholden nugget right there. Dire wolf
yeah.
over here.
The beholder one looks like it would fall apart very easily.
Yeah,
in
but
the
it
fryer.
doesn't because I know what I'm fucking doing.
Well, I think.
Well,
What are your rates, good sir?
My rates is you tell me what you want to pay me, and I'll let you know if it's good enough or not. How about that?
Does a
A
Seven-
silver a week work?
Yeah, I work for that. Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say 7 copper
I don't want that.
for a night.
it's too late.
7 copper a night? Yeah, I can do that.
Because Terrence makes 5 copper plus tips.
Right, and then
copper nine.
the
It's gonna be
barkeep
around the
makes
same.
5% from the door.
Mm-hmm.
I was going off of what our nanny gets, and we're giving her like 2 silver a week, I think we
We're
said.
giving her a silver.
Yeah, but you're
Hey,
also
silver
letting her
week.
live in
But
your
yeah,
manor.
she's living there.
This is true. We're also letting her live here.
Yeah, I mean, like 7 copper a shift. Like every time I come in, I make food, get 7 copper, go home. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Is that
Great,
good?
looks like we got this all worked out.
This is the easiest fucking interview I've ever had in my life.
I mean, if you're gonna be hired for a cook position, you might as well cook something. Let the food talk for you, right, or whatever.
I mean, it's food, so it doesn't. I mean, I guess the chicken spoke at one point in time, but it doesn't now.
I'm sure it had many stories.
How much are we paying him again?
7 copper a night. Does that sound reasonable? Taken, Mr. Moneybags over there.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
7 copper.
Mr. Moneybag.
So we're
Hey,
paying
you
the
what?
maid
Hey, the
silver.
bookish one. The bookish one. You leave your door open at night. You know, I may charge a little less.
Are you hitting on Sid?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know,
Wow.
you go to bed, leave that door unlocked. Things might happen. You know.
Well, if you start staying the
Yeah, it
night, we
wouldn't
might
be a-
have to charge you.
What charge me rent? I'm
Listen.
already cooking your food for all these drunk assholes that
I'm
are
not
coming.
opposed. I'm not opposed to having fun, just so long as we're all in agreement. There's no strings, and he holds up his hand, and he's like, "I'm a married man, after all."
Well, I mean, listen. You know, if it's in a different area code, technically it's not cheating. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, you just make sure you don't fall in love with me, okay? That's the deal. I'm fine.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
An
All right.
HR discussion.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, you're fucking
Everybody
welcome.
else in the room is incredibly awkward right now.
A cook is. I think the cook position's yours.
Well, I mean, I figured. I
Very
mean,
good
I'm the
advice.
best. I'm the best fucking cook I know.
I know now 2 cooks.
Who's the other one? Fucking Jamie.
3 cooks.
Whoa.
Fucking three times the cook. Fucking
First
Jamie.
of all,
Who's the other one?
Oh, don't worry about that. He's not here right now.
I cook circles around that motherfucker any day too.
Oh. Maybe we'll see one day. Maybe he'll stop by and we'll see.
Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe
Ooh,
we
that
won't.
could be a special event night. Who could cook better, huh? A big
That's a
buffet
good idea.
for
Call
the
it
iron
the platinum chef.
yeah, the platinum
it.
chef. Who can cook better? We'll have a big what's it called? Buffet for the guests. They have to pay a little extra than door price to get in? Hmm?
Yeah, one of
You
you
guys
has
can
like
get
a
some of the
mystery ingredient underneath some sort of weird cloche or something, and you pick it up. I like it. That should be a show.
That should. What's a show?
It's a show. It's a weekly thing they do in the theater.
Oh, I've never been.
Yeah, I don't typically go neither because it's sitting down watching other people live lives you wish you did. So,
Oh yeah. Ugh, who would do that? Anyways, thank you for stopping by. You've
hey,
been a
you're
treat.
fucking welcome. It's been your pleasure.
It has been.
Absolutely our pleasure.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Bye bye. Have a good day.
See you later.
Well, oh, how do you want us to? Before you go, sorry. How do you want us to notify you when you should work? You want?
It's this crazy thing where you use a pen and you put ink on it and you write this thing on a piece of paper and you send it to me.
Okay. Are you fine working multiple nights in a row?
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Wonderful.
As long as it's at night, because I sleep during the day. I'm not a big day person.
It's late night.
Oh yeah, really?
Perfect. Love it. I could do that. That all you guys need?
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so.
And as the cat kicks the door back open, the last thing you hear is, "Hey, fucking turtle, why don't you smile a little bit? You're a turtle. It's fun."
I think he's going to be an absolute delight to have around.
You know, the foul mouth isn't for me, but I do like him.
It's a good change of pace. It reminds me of some of the bars along the coastside.
So, the prices for everybody. We got our maid for 1 silver a week, right?
1 silver a week.
Sugar is 3 silver a week. Was it weekly or daily?
I thought it was a night.
A day.
I thought it was 3 silver a night.
2 silver a day. And then Theron, 5% of the door each night. Terrence is 5 copper plus tips nightly. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Night, and then 7 copper a night for Marie.
How much returns again? Sorry, I just want to make sure it's all down.
5 copper plus tips. And then Theron probably should also get tips as well. So
I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
This is a game within a game. We're gonna RP a nightclub in D&D.
this is crazy.
This is like a side game. This is so cool.
I can't wait.
Nightclub Simulator.
Is this gonna turn into like Mafia
There's a
shit?
game. There is a game called Nightclub Simulator.
I don't know, man. Did you hear the voice on M? It might be.
It might be.
Hey, Nodwick,
Yeah.
make a wisdom save.
Oh
Hey,
dear
it
God.
goes.
Here we go again.
And
Here
we
we
got some
go
rotations
again.
out back. Yeah.
14 plus 7.
So you save.
23.
You save. You feel the presence start to slowly enter in your mind, and you shake it off.
He thinks the scrying was happening.
The fuck do they want with me? Where is Thormore, like, at this point?
Thormore is contemplating. He's probably at the training ground, just going hard on a dummy.
Yeah, I'd say Torvald's probably there. Just... Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Nodwick.
we've got about 12 minutes left, so I'm just going to let you guys RP the rest of this shit out.
Nodwick is probably on one of the benches that is like facing the training ground and just watching the two of them. Very, very like just dead faced. Like no emotion at this point. Like he's just almost like he doesn't exist at this moment.
I'm just watching Thormore's form and seeing how angry he is. Like, you okay? Seem kind of pissed.
There's a lot behind that question.
And it starts to rain.
Oh, nice, a shower. No, but I don't know. I had a good talk with Esteron, and I need to talk with Nodwick, but I also have to realize that he's my friend, and he doesn't look good right now. He looks upset. So I'm trying to think of how to approach him without my anger taking over.
Just go talk to him. Are you upset about the like stupid comment earlier or something?
Well, it's a lot of that. It feels like everyone is treating me the same way my parents did. You know, Goliath, at a certain age that a lot of other people see as not an adult, become adults. It's the same as those dragon people.
Wait,
So,
how old are you?
I have no age.
How many winters have you gone through?
A couple of fours.
He can only count to 4.
He can only count.
I'm guessing you're somewhere in your early 20s, late teens.
I wouldn't know. I mean, you change into an animal. Could you not guess this kind of thing?
You know, you would think, but changing into an animal is not the same thing as guessing a person's age.
That's fair.
But, you just think they're like treating you like a kid?
That's how it feels. It feels like when it was just me and Esteron and Nodwick. Nodwick was viewing all of us as companions, and ever since Sid and Elvis and even Renasia came around, he views them well more smarter and takes their opinions way more than mine. I wanted to hand Sugar a note. It was something that I wanted to deal with, but Nodwick didn't think I was capable. It seemed pretty fine afterwards. He doesn't like me, but he was training us. You were there.
Yeah. I don't know really what their thought process is. Nodwick and Sid, yeah, they seem to get along. I think they're cut from the same cloth. They, they think they're smarter than everyone else in the room. Some days they're right. Some days they're right.
Well, most days they're right. It's not an issue for them being the smartest. Fuck, I don't know my own age. It's not a really smart thing of a person not to know. I'm not upset that I'm not smart, but it sucks when everyone rubs it in.
You're confusing intelligence with knowledge. Those are two different things.
Well, regardless if they're two different things, you get the point.
Yes, I get it. It just sounds like you need to have a talk with Nodwick. Just tell him how you feel and I don't know, just tell him you're even a little jealous about his relationship with Sid.
Not jealous.
And I'm just
Maybe.
gonna give him that look of like, are you sure, pal?
Maybe I'm jealous. I don't know.
Well, if you feel like that he thinks you're stupid, ask him to teach you stuff. I mean, you won't think that way if he sees you actually using your mind for things.
Thormore's gonna put his left hand on your shoulder and kind of smile at you.
You're a really good friend, Torvald. I trust you, and I hope you know that.
And he's gonna make his way over to Nodwick.
As he leaves, probably out of his earshot, I'm gonna be like, "You're the only one that does."
I mean, we ate your food, so there's a certain level of trust there.
I was debating being super petty and not cooking Nodwick or Sid's meals anymore.
It's fair.
I've never said I don't trust you. So,
Yeah, but I've seen you do some sketch shit.
like kill a bunch of gnomes. That was me. I was there.
Look, Look, we all do things, you know, when we're greedy for money.
Sketchy. Hooey. It happens.
It's the gnomes. You had a good
yeah.
time. It is what it is.
Thormore is gonna walk over and sit next to Nodwick.
I
Oh, go ahead.
I think the minute Thormore's ass hits the bench, Nodwick is just gonna like start crying.
What the hell did you do, Thormore?
Thormore is
Like,
going
bro.
put some emotions aside, and he's gonna put his like arm over his shoulder.
I don't know what you've been going through the past few weeks. The flower's been coming up quite a bunch, and your brother has as well. And I really want you to know that I view you well more than I view whatever anyone calls a pet. I actually am thinking that I don't know what the term pet means now, but I view you as something much more. Me and Esteron, we go way back. We bond over different things, but I feel like you're like a brother to me.
Nodwick just kind of like reaches into his pocket and pulls out a picture he drew for Thormore.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put that on a t-shirt.
best friends.
He hands it to Thormore and he just goes, "I'm not a good friend, Thormore. I don't think you're stupid. I don't think you can't process things. I need to treat you better. I need to treat a lot of people better. But at the end of the day, everyone that I ever get close to or trust turns on me or dies. It's hard for me to get close to people. And you remind me of Roderick so much, and he's dead. And I don't want you to die."
Well, if it's all the same to you. For the past few months, all I could think about was my grandfather. Whenever I'm with you, that thought doesn't even come to mind. For the longest time, I haven't felt at home. I haven't felt like I belonged in the right place. Now I realize I do. I'm sorry for yelling earlier.
I deserved it. I shouldn't be mean to you. I'd probably be dead on that beach if it wasn't for you. I was just gonna lay there till seagulls picked me apart or something. I know who killed my brother. I found out about the purple flower at the library. It's this group called the Order of the Nightshade. They're a cult. And their goal is to eliminate all humanoids. I don't know why my brother was mixed up in it. I don't know why he was a target. But they killed him.
Nodwick, I'm so sorry that your brother died. I don't know if you've heard that yet. But buddy, I'm sorry.
Nodwick's just gonna like, he's just gonna like put his head down and just sit there in silence.
Dormo's gonna continue to hold his left arm over his shoulder and just sit there in the rain with him.
And with that, we're going to end the last Beards and Barbarians Campaign 2 episode until 2025.
Oh my god.
Isn't that wild?
Crazy. It's been a great ride.
Shout out to our awesome chat, by the way.
I know.
I love you guys.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the
word.
The best chat.
Are they having this very heartfelt conversation while I'm ushering people with furniture into the house? Right.
Merry Christmas, Triple
Just
A
don't think
furniture
about
move
it.
episode?
Think about
That's
it.
so funny.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
That'd be very short. I want the bed there, dresser, wardrobe. Thanks. Bye.
I hope all of our chat has a great holiday and gets all the stuff on your list, unless you're on the naughty list and you don't get nothing.
Wait, get cold.
And
Because Santa's a part of a great coal mining
I hope you get
operation.
ancient coal, which is diamonds.
Hashtag worth it.
There's a little bit more
So-
to diamonds than that, but
I hope you
Shut
have
up.
a great holiday season and a wonderful December. We will see you in 2025. And never ever forget to embrace the insanity.
Ho ho ho.
See you guys.
Bye.